Hello everyone, welcome on in. I'm Velvet. Hi. Thanks for joining me today for a lovely stream where we are going to do lovely things. Probably, possibly, maybe we won't do lovely things, but we're going to be doing some things. Anyway, welcome on into the Royal Scandal Legacy in The Sims 4. Thank you to the Sims Creator Program for helping me out with today's packs and as well as supporting my streams and content. So thank you very much to the Sims Creator Program for that. Also, welcome on in. I hope you're all well. Have you had a good weekend? Just out of curiosity, has the weekend treated you nicely? All that sort of thing. I would like to know all about it if you want to pop into chat. If you don't want to pop into chat, well, you know what? That's actually a-okay. I don't mind. You can lurk as well. I love lurkers. Lurkers are awesome. So continue your lurky ways, please. But you're always welcome to chat too. Just saying. Anyway, come on in. We're at the Royal Scandal Legacy, and I have been working on a few things just off camera, just to try and advance things along, and try and get a little bit more of our sword collection. Basically, is what I was trying to do, because the sword collections take a while. So I've got my lovely Katana has been working on that. Now she is actually at the point where she's only got a couple more that she needs. That she needs to get as far as the pirate swords go. Oh, 3 more. Okay, so we've got 3 more pirate swords that we need to find. I did manage to find this one here after a few days of gameplay. It took me like 3 or 4 days to just get one sword. I'm just like, oh my god, this is going to take so long. Anyway, we're working away at it, and we'll see how it goes. We have got teleport skills now, so we're good as far as that goes, and it will make life a lot easier as far as getting our swords. Plus, we are going to go and get the sword from the stone today, because our lovely Viscount Killian Jones, aka Captain Hook, has been working on his sword skills and stuff, so we should be getting pretty close to being able to go and do what we need to do with him. So he's currently got swordsmanship level 6, so he needs to be swordsmanship level 8, and he's already a champion of the people. So yeah, we just need to work on our swordsmanship skill with him. Then he can go draw the sword from the stone, which means that she can get 1 more sword for her collection, because he's going to give it to her. So yeah, we're getting pretty close to completing the sword collection, which I'm very excited about. We'll have a wee look at what we've got left to do. Nasina, welcome on in. Hello. How are you this morning, my lovely? And also Rainbow in the house. Hello. I hope you're doing good. And we also have Sabrina. Welcome on in. Howdy, looking forward to this. Me too. I'm really looking forward to seeing how we do with the generation today, because I feel like we're actually getting pretty close to, I think as soon as we get that sword collection done and we do some more tournaments, we're going to be pretty close to being done with this generation. So we've got to make sure that our heir, who is Kermit, is maxing their swordsmanship skill before they take over as the next generation founder. So that's something that we need to be conscious of. And in between, we did have Kermit actually aged up. So Kermit is now a toddler. We need to go and give Kermit a little makeover. As you can see here, he's wearing a shark cap in bed. So I don't approve of that. So, you know, we're going to have to give him a little makeover. The other kids are Pad, May, Lily, and Robin. Yes, I've got 5 children. Are probably pretty close to aging up as well. So we're going to have like a little army of toddlers, you know, toddling around the house and, you know, doing what they need to do. So that's cool. Rainbow, hi, I'm good. Sounds like some exciting adventures coming up for this gen. Yeah. I think so as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll try and get like some more of the sword collection done today, I hope. And yeah, we'll work on Kermit a little bit, I think. But when Killian gets back, we'll head down to the sword in the stone, and we're going to pull that out. No, we're not. We're going to get him to do some sword fighting, because he's still going to work on that. And then when he's done that, we'll do pull the sword from the stone. Ah! Oh my gosh, it's going to be good. So yeah, can I just say, I have a 100% belief that whatever they did with the infant update a little while ago has made playing with infants well worse. I mean, it wasn't great before, but it is so much worse now, just because you are constantly triggered to go and care for the children if you're remotely on the lot. And it is just driving me bonkers. Like, you can't get anything done. It is that frustrating. So I would like to put a shout out to the Sims to please fix infants. Please, because, oh my gosh, they are so bad to play with. To be fair, I have got 1 toddler and 4 infants at once, so I did something stupid and, and had way too many children all at once. But still, I should be able to just like get my sim to go and do some stuff without getting interrupted 63 zillion million times to just do that one thing. So yeah, it's rough at the moment with infants. It really is. I love playing with infants. Like, genuinely, I actually really do love playing with infants. I absolutely loved the infant gameplay when it came out with, you know, whatchamacallit, with Growing Together. Absolutely loved it. It just changed my whole perspective on playing with children in the game. But, and I've gone through the 100 Baby Challenge. I've done a lot of baby kid gameplay. A lot. And can I just say, this last update, I'm really glad this update happened after I finished the 100 Baby Challenge, because I would have probably torn my hair out and like done something drastic, I think, if I had to play 100 babies with the game as it is at the moment. It's just like really, really bad. It's really awful just trying to get anything done, because you're just constantly, you know, getting the kids just queuing up. And it's just like all throughout, like, you know, he's going to have a queue of baby stuff. She's got a queue of baby stuff. And it's just like, you know, I realize there's a lot of children in the house at the moment, so that's not helping, but it's just really bad. Also, it looks like my children have merged into one child. Oh my gosh. Nasina, 100 baby all over. I see you miss it, Val. Yeah, no, I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. Oh my god, yes, it's so aggravating. I had to send mine to daycare with a mod just to make it. It's bad. Like, I was just playing to get her to go search for the sword collection on the weekend, and just trying to get her to do that, and every like second it was just like, go look after the baby, go look after the baby, go look after the baby. And I was just like, grrr. Sabrina, maybe invest in a banquet table so you can serve loaves of foods when they become toddler. They said there's something else infant related coming in the next patch. Oh my gosh. If there is something that fixes this in the next patch, like, that would be amazing. Actually, you know what? I think we've got level 10 sword skill with her. No, she's almost level 10. Okay. She's almost level 10. He's up to level 7, so we just need to get him up to level 8 and he'll be good. By the way, if you are wanting to pull the sword from the stone, just so we know, you don't actually need any sort of charisma. All you need is to be a friend of the people, and you need swordsmanship skill of minimum level 8, and you can pull the sword from the stone. So you don't need charisma to be able to do that. See, look what I mean. He's supposed to be doing the sword fighting, and he's going off to kill, to kill the baby, to care for the baby. So I'm just like, it just happens constantly. It's just like rage. Rainbow, yeah, I've heard a few people say that infants are harder to care for recently. They are way, way harder to care for. It's not so much that it's the caring part of it. Like, I think the caring part is still normal. It's just the fact that they are just constantly queuing up demand after demand. And the Sims, with how the Sims are at the moment, right? The Sims just seem to drop everything to do the next thing, if that makes sense. So, even if you're in the middle of doing something, they'll just drop it and go look after the baby. If you're in the middle of eating, they'll just drop it, go look after the baby. If they're in the middle of going to the toilet, they'll stop it and go to look after the baby. It's the interrupting of your set queues that is actually really causing the issue, I think, with it. And the babies, because they're demanding, they just like have queue of things that they want, because I'm probably not looking after them properly, fair enough, but it's just the way that the game is playing at the moment. And even if there aren't babies in the household, as soon as you queue up like 3 things, the sim will go and do the last thing on the list and ignore the other 2. So half the time you're not getting the things that you want done for gameplay done, which is, yeah, super frustrating. All right, you better get to sleep, love, because I want you to be fresh and ready to go in the morning for some treasure hunting, because we're also going to do a tournament, so that's going to be fun. So, yeah, I'm really hoping in the next patch that they will actually have some fixes for this, because it's really, really hard to play, with the kids right now. So, also, I'm going to hire a nanny as well. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Hire a nanny. Nanny. Not that nannies or butlers really do a great deal, but, they do something sometimes. Also, I might go praise the butler so they work harder as well. I'm going to give you some praise. You're definitely going to attend to the miners, and we're going to give you some lovely praise. Work harder, little butler, work harder. So at the moment, also just a little update. So Killian is currently a Viscount, so that's exciting. So he's been working through his career at the moment. So he's noble level 4, a little Viscount, but he's going to actually be able to skip ahead. So I have a question for you all. Should I make Killian the king? Because it basically the eventual goal of this challenge is that the family here will be the ruling family. So technically he's not the family member like she is, so it would probably be okay if he becomes the king and she'll become the consort. So what do you guys think? Should he actually become the king when he draws the sword from the stone? Should he take over as ruler of the kingdom or not? I mean, he is a roguish pirate, so, you know, I feel like ruling a kingdom isn't really his vibe, but he'd do it if he had to, and he'd probably be pretty good at it as well. So, yeah, there's a question for you all. Nasena watch streak 70 streams. Now, I just wanna memorize this. So, my lovely mod and friend Nasena has been coming to my streams 70 times in a row. 70 stream streak. Like, holy moly, that is epic. Nasena, that is magnificent. Thank you so much for being amazing and coming to my streams. Like 70 streams of me is just so much streams of me. Oh my gosh, you did so well. Nasena, woo! Yes, I think it'd be a fun switch. A rogue pirate king would be cool. All right, I've got 2 votes for a pirate king. I love the way that you guys are thinking. Pirate king to be king. Nasena, yes, you're always fun to hang out with. Oh, thank you. You're always fun to hang out with too. You guys all are. Always have a delightful time. So that's magnificent. We're getting up to morning times. So Katana, I'm just going to get Katana. Now, normally I would just, because I'm in Vertima, I would normally just walk across town, right? Not a big deal. But because the babies are infinitely aggravating, I'm going to take Killian and Katana away from the house and leave them with the nanny and the butler. And we're going to go to the bar. It's just like, nah, I'm going to get some stuff done today. See ya. I'm just like, leave the babies behind. It just feels like I want to have the babies living in my house, but then I want to live in a different house away from the babies. That's genuinely how I feel. It's just like, I just don't want to live in the same house as my babies. Oh, it's like, please, no, I don't want to live in the same house as you. You're horrible. They just are at the moment, but I need to do some stuff with Kermit, so I can't do that all the time. Our little ear Kermit. Oh my god, it's Thorn Bailey. Ah, Thorn. Can I ask him to be my sim of honor at the wedding? Are we not married? We're not married yet. Oh, are we not married? I thought we were married. I lose track. I don't know. I don't feel like we need to get married. I feel like maybe we could just go through being engaged, perhaps. But maybe we should be married because then we can be the consort. What was I doing? I was looking at the profile. Open profile. Stay at home mum, high school dropout, Mindsies Club, woohoo with women and men, lovers, steamy, engaged. Yep, no, and her noble advisor. Okay. And she's got a secret. Great. You know what? One day I'd love for this profile thing to be more deep, like even more detailed, like to have more little things on it. I don't know specifically what at this point, but I don't know. I feel like this is underutilized as a thing, and we could do more things with it. Anyway, Killian, I'm going to send you up here, and you can do some sword training, and then we are going to... Now, where are we? Katana is too unwell to perform any swordsmanship duels. Rest a bit and try again later. She's unwell? Oh, she's sore from working out. Oh, no. All right, well, we're going to wait 3 hours then and not do any sword fighting. That's fair enough. She can come in here and why doesn't she go and do some busking? Let's go practice some singing for 3 hours. That'll be fine. And he can go and do some sword fighting. Oh, he's a bit hungry. How else is he doing? Hungry and dirty. Ugh. Oh, well, that's fine. Ellie, right? That's a very royal thing to do. Leaving the babies at home while you go off on vacation somewhere else. I feel like that's really, really on brand for this generation, right? Particularly if he's going to be the king. It's just like, yeah, leave the kids at home. They're just so horrible. Killian has earned the vacation day. Ask a noble advisor for advice. What else does he need to do? Reply to noble mail. Okay. Mate, here we go. Can you do some more sword fighting? There we are. We're getting pretty close to level 8, which is amazing. And then Katana's in here. She is singing up a storm. Everybody is loving it. Look at everybody enjoying her singing. Isn't it beautiful? I can sing like that too. I'm very melodic. La, la, la. Imagine that. La 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 la. Okay, has she? Oh, she's got rid of her moodlet now. Great, we can finally enter a tournament ship. Tournament ship. Oh, I'm doing that again. Whoa there, Mariah. I know. I'm gonna break some champagne glasses. Just wait a second. No, I'm just kidding. I could never get that high ever. Jeez Louise, imagine it. All right, now we are going to enter the Sim Nation Grandmasters. We have gotten silver in Gunther Goth's Cup. We've got gold in the Regional Ondarian Invitational. So now we are going to attempt to win the Sim Nation Grandmasters. This is the one. This is the one which we have to win for this generation. So yeah, we are definitely going to try and smash this. We are swordsmanship level 10. We're as high as we can go with this. So yeah, I think we're kind of down to mood and luck at this point. I hope we're okay. So let's see who we're going to be up against in the grand tournament. I'm curious. Also, my Captain Hook is very dirty. I might send him up to go and clean himself up a little bit. Wash his hands, brush his teeth, go to the bathroom. There we go, and go order some food. I think that'll keep him happy. No. Can I order some food? There we go. Order some food. He can have some bread rolls. I'm sure carbs will make him feel happy. Now, who am I up against first? Who's my first duel? Sabrina, I left for 3 days at a time. Oh, with your children? I do not blame you. I do not blame you one bit. Oh my gosh. I was so tempted to just like go on holiday and be on, like being off the lot and being at the bar just makes such a difference. Okay. When's my turn at the tournament? I want to go. There we go. Who are we fighting? We're fighting against Arya Poe. I wonder if she's related to Edgar Poe. No, Edgar Allan Poe. She could be. All the ridiculous things today. Yeah, she's related to the real life poet. Right, but yeah, I'm always finding reasons for my Sims to go to daycare. Oh my gosh, yeah, just like send them off and can we have something to eat in the meantime? Also, just by the way, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 crystal slippers. I'm going to pass it down to Kermit, and I think maybe Kermit can do something with the crystal slippers. I don't feel like the crystal slippers are really appropriate for this generation, so we are going to do something else with the crystal slippers another time. But yeah, I kept finding crystal slippers in the treasure boxes from the pirates. So yeah. All right, let's start the next round. We've got lemon power now. We're powered by the power of lemons. Let's see if we can win this next one against Joyo Sariga. Ooh, look at him. He's wearing a fancy mask while he's fighting. But his sword isn't as golden as mine, so, you know, my sword is obviously the best sword. Yes! Oh my god, I won! Swordsmanship Tournament Sim Nation Grand Masters. Flawless victory. Winning a swordsmanship tournament is no easy task. Enjoy the bragging rights and the prize money from being the champion of the match. Woo! I did it! I am the winner. Haha. I'm the bestest in the land. Nobody can beat me. Don't even think about trying. I am amazing at the swordsman fighting. Woohoo! Okay, so we have just completed one serious goal for this generation, which is to win swordsmanship tournament. I mean, technically it didn't specify. Hang on, what did it say? Win the Grand Sword tournament. So that's what we've done. So our last thing that we need to do in this generation is complete the sword collection and get the heir to max the swordsmanship skill. So those are the last two things that we need to do, which is pretty amazing, which means we are relying a little bit on Killian here at the moment, and we need to get him to practice his sword skill and get him up to level 8, and then he can pull the sword from the stone and we can get that ticked off. And then it's just going to be a matter of diving around and trying to find our treasure boxes as they pop up. So they haven't popped up. Oh, hang on. Here they go. Here they go. Here they go. We have got it here. So let's go space bend. So thank you, Sabrina. We have this power to space bend and teleport, which is going to make life so much easier. Oh, we got a suspicious note. Actually, let's summon a privy bush while we're here. So read the suspicious note. Mateys, we have a problem. They keep figuring out our hiding spots. That's true. We do. I know where you hide them all. But that's not a sword, so that makes me sad. No sword for me. It just makes life so much easier being to just like be able to go like this and go like this in space bend. I can't do it all the time, I don't think. I think it has a cooldown. But yeah, I might actually start working, if we've got nothing else to do, working on the wellness skill as well. And then that'll give us a teleport option too. So that'll give us 2 teleport options. I don't think we got anything new there. No. So we got a sword, but not a new sword. Boo. Okay, I'm going to eat another lemon. We have got squinchy face from eating all these lemons. I'm sure of it. Like, you know, Renee Zellweger face. Squinchy face. Anyway. Oh, look, there's one over here. There's one over here. Can we get ourselves over there? Yes, let's space band. What an amazing skill. I think we've just maxed out our space bending, I feel like. I've got space bending sickness. Warping the fabric of reality has Katana all space bent out of shape. Oh, I don't think she'll be able to space bend again, sadly. Let's see. Yep, she's still queasy. So we've got a 2-hour cooldown on our space bending. So I feel like having a backup with teleporting with the wellness skill will actually be quite useful. So we might start working on that because she doesn't actually have anything else to do at this point. So let's get her home and Killian can come with. Sadly, we have to go home. That kind of sucks. But I do want to start working on things with Kermie as well. So get his, his toddler skills kind of underway. And yeah, hopefully the other kids will age up. They'll be a little bit easier as toddlers. Sabrina, the only thing I don't like about the wellness skill is that the teleportation time takes longer. Yeah, it takes a longer time. It does, actually. I noticed that as well because I was doing it with my Super Sim because she has obviously maxed that out and has that ability. But yeah, it does take a lot longer for them to, because it takes like a good few seconds to be able to. So yeah, I get what you're saying. I agree with that. I had noticed that as well. Right, we're getting a yoga mat. I'm going to get it just as a backup. That's kind of the idea. It's not really... We're going to be able to space bend and be able to do like a wellness teleport. That's kind of the idea, which is wonderful. So we are going to work on Killian, who is going to get to swordsmanship level 8. And then we've got little Kermie. So now that Kermie's awake, shall we give Kermie a makeover? Makeover time for Kermie. It'll be fun. A little fun makeover for Kermie. Because I'm not happy with this. I think that's just not the outfit for him. Little Kermie. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to give him... I want to give him green eyes. I'll wait till he's a little bit older. Because he's not going to stay long as a toddler, is he? There we go. I feel like that's more Kermie. And we can give him like green hair when he's older too. Sorry, Kermie. I was just playing around. I think he's going to be a little cutie. I hope he's going to be a cutie pie. Like, I hope he looks like his dad. That would be great. I want a cute little Kermie that looks like his dad. I would love that for me. It just makes it fun. I mean, like a little cutie to play with. That's fun, isn't it? Okay. So I'll give him a makeover. We'll give him green eyes, I think, when we get a little bit older. And just say his eyes change as he got older, as you do. I love this like little jersey with a backpack. It is the cutest little outfit. Such a cute little outfit. Oh, I'm so there for it. Maker packs, show all. I don't have any maker packs. What was I doing? Oh, colour. I got distracted halfway through. Sabrina, too bad she isn't the spellcaster. Flying on a broom is as good as space bending. Oh, yeah, that's true. That would have been handy, but no. No. Not so much with the spellcasting. I need to do some sort of like a challenge within an occult sim, I reckon. Doing some occult sort of challenges of some description. I don't know what though. I mean, I've already done the every occult challenge. I don't want to do the occult 100 baby challenge. If I'm being really honest, I don't want to. Particularly with how children are at the moment. There's just like no way I'm going anywhere near 100 baby challenge of any description right now. I don't think. But anyway, I don't know. Maybe I need to do some more occult gameplay, but I don't know what exactly. Something to think about. Pajamas. There we go. Cute little pajamas. And what are we going to wear to the party? What have we got? Yes, with the stripes. I feel like that's quite curmy. There isn't like a lot of curmy stuff. Also, the green shoes are just not all the right colour. Anyway, and what have we got? Sweet swimwear bottoms. Those cute little ones. Perfect. And maybe we can wear... do they have swimming hats for the toddlers? No, they don't. So of course, you get the swimming hats with... There we go. Adventure awaits, but not that probably the kid will go swimming anyway. I mean, they'll be aging up probably within the next couple of days, but well, a few days anyway. It's all good. Oh, the little dinosaur, that's a cute one. And then the little shorts that go with it. Oh, how adorable. There we go. And then cold weather wear. What have we got? I love that one. That's a cute one. There we are. And we'll give him like a little hat to go with it. Keep his little head warm. He's a little head warm. There we go. Little Kermie. Boom. Ben. Hi, Velvet and the Velveteers. Hi, Ben. Come on in. It's fun inside. How is Ben today? Welcome in. How was your weekend? Tell me all about it. What happened? I had to deal with a whole lot of wrestling. We've just been watching a lot of wrestling pay-per-views, and well, I'd say that the boys have been watching it. I just like it's been on TV while I've been in the room, and yeah, playing 2K whatever it is, and yeah, doing all that stuff. So I've been having to deal with a lot of wrestling lately, Ben. It's dreadful. Sabrina, you'll eventually have to roll through all the occults at some point in the Super Sim, except for aliens, of course. Oh, yeah, true. That's a good point. I'm going to have to go through all of that, aren't I? So maybe if I was doing, like, one of the occults in Super Sim when you get to university, which is something I've been talking about anyway, that would work, wouldn't it? Yeah. Too bad you don't have the knitted frog onesie unlocked from Nifty Knitting. Oh, yeah, that would have been so cute. Oh, yeah. Sabrina, that's such a cute idea. Ah. Ah, well. It's only for the toddler gen. As I said, he's not going to be a toddler for very long. So that's all good. Now, Kermie, I think yes, he has got the Wabbit tablet. So I'm going to get him to do some stuff. And actually do a little bit of that, and then he can grab some food. There we are. He should be happy then. So we'll start working on his skills. So I do want to try and get his skills kind of maxed out if we can, but it's not the end of the world. Also, Killian's getting really close to level 8. Hooray! We should probably do some child caring. Probably. Let's see what all the kids need, and we'll go from there. Ben, well, that could be good or bad, depending on what it is exactly. We've been watching 2000 pay-per-views, like the... Not the number 2, well, yeah, the year 2000, not the number 2000. We haven't been watching 2000 pay-per-views. So, yeah, we've been doing that. Now, which one is this? I can't tell which one's which. So, yeah, we've been watching the year 2000 pay-per-views. I'd like to say I knew which one we were watching. I have no idea. Yeah, we've been playing a lot of 2K. They've been playing a lot of 2K TV. So it's been a lot of Michael Cole and, you know, commentary and wrestling and stuff going on in my household lately. So it's been a lot. Right. Now I'm going to attempt to take care of some children. Wish me luck. We're going to try and feed them and look after them. Now this seems like a weird thing for me to do, but I'm going to give it a go. Okay? Okay, we're going to attempt to care for some children. Has handsome Danny created himself in the game? Yep. Every time. He spends hours on it. I just always laugh, and then my kids are like, "Oh, you would make VelvettB gaming in this," because I was talking about it, and I was like, you know what? Actually, I really probably wouldn't. I very rarely make myself in games or make my Sims look like my characters look anything like me. I don't care about playing myself. I never have. So yeah, I probably wouldn't. The only reason I created like a sim self in the first place was, you know, for like profile pictures and stuff, like, and I just thought it would be funny to play, you know, VelvettB and the Very Veggie generation. We did that once. That's probably the only time I've ever. Oh, and I played myself once for like an occult challenge I did ages ago, as a fun little thing. So yeah, I very rarely play anything resembling myself in any sort of game. It's just, I don't know, I just never have been interested in it. You know, actually the kids aren't too bad off. Kids aren't too bad off at all. So Killian, alright, he needs a shower. Off you go, mate. You go take a lovely speedy shower and get some rest. And then tomorrow, I reckon you're going to hit level 8 swordsmanship skill, which means that we are going to take you off to draw the sword from the stone and you become the Pirate King. Woohoo! Rainbow, I don't either. I already am myself. I want to play as other people. Yeah, that's exactly it, Rainbow. It's just like, well, I already know me. I'm already me. I don't need to be in the game to be happy playing the game. You know, I'd rather be somebody else playing the game and enjoy that character. You know, I'm already playing my character all the time. I'm like 24/7 Velvet character. But that is what it is. It's like I'm 24/7 Velvet. Why do I want to be me anymore? But you know, I kind of get why people do like to enjoy that and see themselves in the game, because it helps with, like, you know, perhaps imagining a different life or a different, you know, I don't know, whatever the story is and that sort of thing. So I'm not dissing people that do that, because absolutely do what you want to do. It's just, for me, I'm already playing me all the time, so I just don't feel the need to in games. But all good if you want to. Like my husband does. Like he'll just like create characters that look like him and stuff like that, and he enjoys that, and he, you know, really loves doing that sort of thing, and more power to him. That's what he likes. It's what he likes. It's never been my thing with games. Just never has. I don't know why. I mean, that's probably well, no, I just said why. I think that is why, but I've just never really thought about it before. Of why, you know? Alright, so that is a thing in there. So the child is fed. So then we need to do some potty training. I did get some potties in here. Brilliant. He's independent, so he can just go potty by himself. Our little Kermie is independent. So yeah, I think, you know, play whoever you want to play as, but I've just never have been that person to do it. But my husband's the opposite, whereas he prefers to have, like, you know, characters that look like him, because I think it just sort of makes him feel a little bit more immersed in the game. But yeah, I've always wanted to just play different characters and different things, which I think is, yeah, each their own. All right, little Kermie, come on. Yeah, we're going to get our potty training underway. There we go. Potty. So Katana, she needs some sleep, so we'll get her off to sleep, and then she's going to be ready for some treasure hunting in the morning, which would be great. Little Kermie. So I think our children are looking... Oh, this one's not looking good. This one's looking very angry. This is a very angry child. Maybe we'll get to care for that child before we do anything else. So why don't we go and give them a bath. That'll get their hygiene up and the attention up. So that'll... Oh, the kids are aging up. Uh-oh, toddler time. Okay. Oh, another independent one. Yes. Brilliant. All right, well, little Robin has aged up and is kind of wearing the perfect thing for the next generation. Hooray! And they're just tearing the place apart. Brilliant. Love that for them. They're just like, rage! They can go to sleep, maybe. They're very tired. Amy, how are you? Welcome on in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Did you have a good weekend? How's life been treating you today or lately? Oh, late. How was your weekend? Ben, I usually create all kinds of weird characters or some based on wrestling archetypes. Oh my god, you should see who my kids make. Oh, they make the silliest things. They've got characters called like Onsi, Bar Benny, Iron Muscles. Yeah, they don't tend to make themselves. They tend to make silly things, but they're kids, so that makes sense. Amy, I'm doing well as can be. How are you, lovely? I'm good. I'm good. I'm just getting my little kitties. Well, my little kitties are just all aging up in my Royal Scandal Legacy. So we're about to have. Hey. Oh. All right. Hang on. I think Lily's aged up to a child. So Lily has inexplicably aged up twice. So yeah, I'm about to have a toddler army is how I am. So that's very exciting. I'm actually excited about that because the infants have been awful. So I figure the more independent toddlers are going to be better. So we're going to have 5 toddlers in the house. But slight problem. I don't have MCC in it. Do I have MCCC in? I don't think I have MCCC in at the moment, so I'll just do this manually. Oh, boy. So anyway, other than that, fantastic. There we go, Lily. Actually, while we're here, let's give Kermie his green eyes while we're in this mode. Kermie, I'm just going to give you your green eyes. Shall I give him, like, the frog eyes? No, I can't do it. All right, there we go. Here we are. Back to normal now. Hooray! Ah, pick a trait. What you gonna have? You are gonna be angelic. Aww, well, that's sweet. Ben, also I meant to say, yesterday I got to spend some time with my niece, which is always fun. Aww, that's nice. Did you guys do anything fun together? Did you do some like Mario Kart racing, or did you like beat Uncle Ben up in wrestling, or anything fun like that? I am curious. That's so sweet. We went for a big walk yesterday. So we went for a big walk. We found like a little walk area that we wanted to investigate on Sunday. So yesterday, because we had a public holiday yesterday, so we had a 3-day weekend. So everybody was home. And so yeah, we went for a nice big walk yesterday as a family. And it was fun. It was really nice, beautiful. And I told the kids about toy sword fighting. So toys are a plant here, and they kind of have like these big fluffy seed things and like a big long stalk on them. So you can actually like take them, like break them off, and then like you use them and like sword fight with each other with the fluffy end of the thing. So I'll see if I can bring a picture up actually. Anyway, we walked past them, and I was just like yeah, this is a toys. So yeah, they are God, I hate the New Zealand Herald. Anyway, the toys are fun, and I used to like have the toys as we had some outside of our house. So anytime they bloomed and they had the seed thingies out, it'd be like, yeah, we're gonna do some sword fighting. So that was like every time we did that, we did sword fighting with it. So I told the kids about that yesterday as we were walking past them, and so they pulled one off each, and they were busy like whacking each other with the toy plants. It was fantastic. Sabrina, oh my god, they all have the unhappy infant trait. Oh no, do they? Oh no, did I fail? Okay, Kermit's okay. Yes. So Robin is an unhappy infant. And Lily is an unhappy infant. Oh! Creative affinity. Interesting. And Pad is aged up. Pad is going to be inquisitive. And then, yes, Pad is also an unhappy infant. And, oh no, see, I'm getting double aging up. That's frustrating. All right, we'll have to change that. And, oh, you know who doesn't have it? May. May is not an unhappy infant. So there we go. So we got 3 out of 5 had unhappy infants. What's with the double aging up? Silly. Ben, we were just generally being silly. She was giving me play-by-play commentary on the water fight she had earlier in the day. Oh, fantastic. Giving you like the full breakdown, every single thing that happened, what she did, what she imagined she did, you know, all that sort of thing. I love it. I love it. I get those all the time. Just like very detailed retellings of things that happened. And then like you ask them how their day was and then just like, oh, it's fine. I don't remember what happened like the whole day. They just remember nothing that happened whatsoever. But then, you know, when they're interested in something and telling you something, they'll just like have the finite details and just like break it down in very, very small details of every single thing. Kids. They're hilarious. Oh, Killian's ready to go. Okay, brilliant. We can get him doing some sword fighting. Alright, so we've only got one more infant who is ready to be aged up, I think, shortly. But otherwise, I think we can do things. Oh, also, Sabrina, you mentioned about the cots being upgraded. Yes, like, look, because they've got, like, the things and stuff on them. Because I remember I saw it, like, just as I logged out last week, that you'd mentioned that the gnomes had upgraded our cribs for us, our cots for us. And, yeah, they did. Isn't that amazing? Imagine that. Gnomes coming around and just, like, upgrading all of the things. That's pretty epic. Okay, I think we should be able to actually fit five toddler beds in here. Sometimes I hate how far curtains stick out. Anyway. Oh, hang on. That's not going to be enough space. Hang on a minute. Move that along there. There we go. That's going to be enough space. Got to leave space to get down there, Velvet. What a beautiful toddler room. I love it. Wait until later in the Legacy when you have all those affinity boosts at max level. Your skill goes up so fast. Oh, really? That is awesome. I love that. I love that. Hey, actually, speaking of, did we take over as... Oh, we haven't taken over as head of the Dynasty yet as well. We need to do that. So we can start spending some of the perks and stuff. Or can we spend the perks now? Creative affinity. Okay. Alright, well, we can't spend those. I need to take over. I need to go and duel my father. That's what we need to go and do. So when we get up, we can go over and see Dad, and we can duel him to be head of the Dynasty, because we absolutely need to do that. Alright, Killian, you're going to get over there and practice your swordsmanship skill, my friend, because you are so close to level 8. We can pull the sword from the stone, and Katana, when she's awake, she can do that thing. Right, yeah, you've got a bed, so that's cool. Yeah, go to bed. Go to bed. Don't talk to Dad. He's supposed to be... I don't know what he's doing. He's supposed to be sword fighting. Right, you've got a bed. You've got a bed. Lily, you were off to bed. Brilliant. You go sleep. And then Lily Pad, you go sleep. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to have 4 sleeping children, I think, in theory. No, go sleep. Yeah, go sleep. There we go. There we go. 4 sleeping children. No, 5 sleeping children. It's going to be so quiet in here. It's amazing. Killian going to reach level 8, and Katana as soon as she's up. We're going to go fight our dad. It's going to be amazing. Rainbow, it also feels on brand for a royal family to have unhappy rich kids. Yes, like they've spoiled rotten and they're miserable because they didn't get like all of the love and attention that they dreamed and hoped of. Which is probably accurate because I've been avoiding them. So I feel like that's absolutely exactly right. Oh, Killian. All right, come on, get in there. Finish your sword fighting, please. You're so close. So close. It's going to be good. Ben, also just looked up Toy. I've seen those before. I just didn't know the name. Yeah, it's a New Zealand plant, so I wouldn't expect anybody to particularly know them. But yeah, Toys. They are just such a iconic thing from my childhood. I just like always get nostalgic when I see them because I'm just like, you know, I just remember we had like a, you know, I think about 3 or 4 of the bushes out the front of our house. And yeah, just me and my brother would always just like, you know, fight with them when they came into bloom because the actual toy part, the fluffy part is seeds. So yeah, it's, you know, just the seeds. So they would have to, they'd only come out at a certain time of year. But when they came out, it was just like full on season, just sword fight. Look, I didn't have a lot of toys growing up, so I had to play with the things that were around me in the world. Which are plants and mud and sticks and that sort of thing, and the beach. That was my main thing to do. Right, so we are going to go and I'll get her all sorted out. Be like a champion, have a quick shower, and then have a bite to eat. And then we're going to take Killian and Katana are going to go out. I just realised both their names start with K. That was not deliberate. And we're going to go visit Dad. We're going to sword fight Dad for the Dynasty headship. And then we're going to go and try and pull the sword from the stone. This is what we're going to go do. It's very exciting. And May has finally aged up. May is going to be a clingy monkey. Okay, May. Well, that's nice. Oh, look at her with her big glasses on. I think our kids are going to be super cute too, by the way. Oh, sooner we're out of here, the better. Oh my god, so many toddler beds. Yeah, it's only 5. Oh no, hang on, there's only 4. I'm going to just change this now. We're going to have 5. 5 toddler beds. There we go. Brilliant. Actually, you know what? Also, I should get more. How much money have I got before I start spending all my money? Okay, I've got plenty of money. So, 1, 2. I'll do a couple more Wabbit tablets. There's some toys. We don't need that anymore. Maybe we could get a toy chest as well. Toy chest. There we go. Our toy chest there. And maybe just like a little couple of chairs. The toddlers seem to prefer sitting on chairs to sitting on couches most of the time, it seems. So, I don't know. There we go. A couple of toddler chairs. There we go. That should keep them busy. And also a huggy. We need a Bluffy of some sort. Bluffy. Oh, we can get the white rabbit. Yes. I like how throne room is just like, there's like toy chests and yeah, it's just very random in here. But that's fine. And maybe a dollhouse. Little dollhouse there. Sorry, Killian, I'm putting you in the middle of the dollhouse, but that's fine. You'll move in your bunny slippers. Brilliant. Love that for us. Then I totally would have done the same thing as a child. Yeah, totally. Just like, you know, you see the toy bush, you're just like, it looks like a sword with a fluffy sword. Let's go hard. Jake, welcome on in. How are you? How did the rest of your stream go? Sorry, I had to dart out. I had to get the kids to school and stuff and then come stream. So that's what I did. But yeah, how did your mermaid build go? Where did you get to? Because I don't think you would have finished it because you had quite a lot left to do. But oh my gosh. And if you guys haven't followed Jake yet over on the Purple app, then please do so, because Jake is an incredible builder. Like, I love watching him build. I'm just like sit there in a happy place, just like watching the pretty stuff come out of his fingers and turn into things. So yeah, give him a follow over on the Purple app if you're over on that side of things, and yeah, enjoy the brilliance that is his building. It's amazing. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You were on it. That's okay. I was just doing it. I wasn't sure if you were at work or what you were doing there, Nis. I saved your job. It's all good. Jake is extraordinarily talented, so yes. I'm just going to pimp you out, okay? Okay? That's okay. All right, let's go over. Does Killian need? Okay, Killian needs to eat now, so I'm going to get him to have a bite to eat, and then we're going to go off and duel our dad to be the dynasty head. Okay, we'll just sit down on that. All right, there's a table right there, but that's fine. And anyway, I just popped into his stream this morning and was watching him build this like epic mermaid palace, and it was just so complicated and amazing. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's just something I feel like I probably wouldn't be able to build just because I turn all of my builds into speed builds, and it would just take me too long, because I think about the maximum I can spend on a build is about 12 hours for me to turn it into a reasonable speed build, and I feel like that would be longer than a 12-hour build, that one. It was just like huge and epic and gorgeous and amazing, and yeah, very, very cool. I was just like, yes, happy eyeballs. Love that for me. It's a good stream build for sure. Yeah, definitely. I think it's the one you can just kind of like get into the details and spend your time on it, and you know, just really make it absolutely epic. So yeah, it's a absolutely gorgeous build, but it's very complicated. Complex. I just like seeing all the details in the way that you put it together. I'm just like, ooh. That is not an easy one. You've got all the curved walls and like the two different buildings, having to match that up and get those connected, and just like all the shapes of the rooms and stuff like that. Just like, ah. And then all the beautiful like landscaping, the way it's been done on the cliff. Oh, just gorgeous. But not easy. Anyway, let's go, and we're going to get Katana to go knock on the door. And one day I'm actually going to get around to building this house properly. I never get to round. I'm very, very difficult to get time to do some of these upgrades to these houses that I want to do. But anyway, we'll get there eventually. So I'm looking for my father. Here he is. There's my dad, Quentin. So we are going to duel him to be the head of the dynasty. It's a very important duel. I need to take over as head of the dynasty. I can't remember why. Oh, because then I can control the dynasty points. That's why. I knew there was a reason while I'm doing it. It's so fun and complicated. Yeah, and look, I mean, it looked absolutely gorgeous. Just the shape and, you know, just the way it was all done on the cliffs and stuff. Gorgeous. But yeah, all the angles, all the curves of just like, oh, don't envy you that. Because anytime you start angles and curves, it starts getting complicated. And then when you add in like two different buildings and yeah, everything like that, just like all the levels and layers of it are absolutely stunning and gorgeous, but not the easiest. But you know what? Sometimes not going the easy route is a good thing, because you get a really good result from it. Oh, I lost again. The Scandal Dynasty's Unity Crisis has ended alongside with all of its adverse effects. Oh, man. Well, I mean, yay, our Dynasty thingy has finished, but also on the other side of things, I forgot what I'm pushing, we are still not head of the Dynasty. So, alright. Quentin is going to be tough to take over, and yeah. Oh my gosh. She's pregnant again. Let's have a quick look at our family tree, because obviously they've been having some some babies while I haven't been looking. So where are we? Oh my gosh. So we've got I've got a brother, Major. That's right. And we've got another baby on the way. Look at this. Look at my epic dynasty so far, and we're only on the 3rd generation. Alright, well, taking over as Dynasty Head has been a fail, so now we're going to move on to our next job, which is to try and pull the sword from the stone. Okay. Sabrina, hang on. Sorry, Sabrina, missed a few things. Sabrina, they also upgraded the changing table, which I didn't know could be upgraded until recently. Oh, really? Interesting. If you get those boosts unlocked, they get stronger with each generation. Yeah, yeah, I don't know how far it goes through generationally, though. Have you sort of been able to see how far those dynasty boosts get with with each generation? I know they improve, but it didn't really say on the information that we get in the dynasty perks thing how far generationally it goes. So I was quite curious about that. Ooh, hang on, we've got some fears of death. Let's deal with that. Let's talk about our fears. Because I don't want to have a fear of death if I can have it, if I can help it. I don't want him to abdicate. I want him to be the ruler of all. Where's fear of death? That's the question. That's the question. So if you guys have just come in and wondering what I'm doing, also, hi, I'm Velvet. I'm a streamer and YouTuber from New Zealand, but also I am playing the Royal Scandal Legacy. So the Royal Scandal Legacy is a legacy challenge that I made up for the launch of the Royalty and Legacy pack. So we've been playing that on stream for a little while. And it's a 10 generations legacy challenge, but it's got some really fun sort of twists on it. And it doesn't really dive into much of the way of aspirations or jobs. It's more about doing some of the fun things around the Royalty and Legacy pack. And in this generation that we're in at the moment, we are doing the things around swords. So we're trying to get our sword collection. Actually, speaking of, we have to keep an eye out for some swords. And we are going to, yeah, just basically become a really good sword person. We've already won our grand tournament. We're trying to complete our sword collection, which is why our spouse here is in the noble career, and he's going to try and pull the sword from the stone. which is amazing. And he's going to give that to us so we can, you know, add that to our sword collection. Woo! Yeah, baby. Killian has poured the sword from the stone. Viscount Killian has proved his worth to Soncalibur and has been granted the power of legend. With this magical sword in hand, the whole kingdom would revere Viscount Killian and support their claim to the throne. The crown is calling. All right, so we can click on that and go ascend to kingdom leader. So we're going to become the pirate king. We are claiming the throne. This throne will promote Killian. This will promote Killian to kingdom leader in the noble career. If Killian does not have a job or is in a different career, he will join the noble career. Continue. Yes. Oh my god. All right. Sorry, I'm just going to take a picture of this very quickly. Never mind me. Because this is an epic picture. Like, look at him. Look at him. Let's just change that. What am I using at the moment? Brown sugar? No, not that one. I can't remember what I'm using. Oh, sugar cookies. There we go. That's what I want. Sugar cookies. Look at him. Isn't he, like, epic? Oh my gosh, yes! The most epic sword fighter in the world. There we go. Okay, Killian. Yay! Some Soncalibur! Woo! And yes, you can be an overachiever. He's gonna be the king! He's gonna be excited. Promoted to Kingdom Leader. Killian has been promoted to Kingdom Leader and has unlocked the new title of King of Ondarian. This title will also be available for his spouse and children unless they have a higher title from someone else. He'll now make an additional 1,872 simoleons per day for a grand total of 3,024 simoleons per day. He's also received the following bonus: innate noble decree, blah, 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 whole lot of stuff. He's got a couple of crowns, all that sort of thing. That is amazing. So can we just like switch that over and put that in her inventory? Can we? Ooh, how do we give it to her? That's the question, because I need to be able to give it to her so that she can have it in her collection. Hang on. I'll have to figure that out. We'll get there with it. Sabrina, my current sim has them all at the strong affinity level and has mastered the parenting skill before becoming even an adult. Yeah, we have 4 kids, but she mastered it before the 3rd and the 4th. Okay, interesting. This offshoot of the original Rogue Dynasty has 9 generations, and all 4 of the skill affinities, as well as the blue blood trait, are still going strong. 9 generations. Wow. So it just goes on and on and on. That's crazy. I love that. I love that so much. So does anybody know how to give some caliber to my other sim? Oh, I can just place it in the world, right? So where is he? So, where is she, actually? Speaking of, I need her to go. Actually, let's get them both outside to deal with this. No. Sorry, Dad, I'm not going to talk to you at the moment. I'm just trying to deal with giving my other sim the sword. Will that mean he won't be the ruler anymore if he gives away the sword, though? I mean, it's not the big deal of the world. So if we go place in world, there, and then we go get her to pick it up. Mount. Did that go in her inventory? What happened to it? Where is it? What happened? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that should be in her inventory. So, yes. All right. Okay, I've got some caliber. Right, I figured it out. So we've got some caliber is in our inventory now. Perfect. So can we just give that back to what's his face? Can we just give that back to Killian? Okay, so he's got it. Yay! A scandalous event was witnessed. Someone knows about Katana's secret. Maybe she should seek out the info broker to bury it. Oh, Katana was stealing things again. Katana! Ah! She's out of control with that stealing, I tell you. She's a little rascal. She's going to get herself in a bit of a scandalous, bit of trouble there. with all of that stealing things when I'm not paying attention. That rascal. Messina Guru, I keep getting this stupid Twitch 2000 network error. It's driving me nuts. It hasn't been happening till recently. Oh, so what is that? What network error? So what does that do? Does that mean like it just like kind of times out the streams, or yeah, what exactly does that do? Just out of curiosity. So where that leaves us at the moment is that we've become king. We are King Killian Jones. We do need to get married. So we can actually go and do that. We need to finish our sword collection. So that's what Katana's kind of doing. And I'm just keeping an eye out at the moment for the little treasure boxes to appear, which is why I'm kind of floating around looking at different areas of the map. So I'm just keeping an eye out just to make sure the treasure isn't there. Because it's kind of in 5 points throughout Vertimer. And then there's like 4 different points in Dam Valley and Bellacord. So I'm assuming it's probably popping up in maybe Vertimer at the moment. So, I mean, Bellacord. So let's maybe head over to Bellacord and just check that. Sorry, Killian, I'll leave you there. And see how we're kind of going. And we do need to keep working on a bit of Kermit stuff too. Sabrina, I feel like it's the Sulani mana trait that always gets passed down. Okay, interesting. So in your inventory, you actually don't need to have it in your Sims possession. Once one person has it in the household, it counts for the collection. Does it? How interesting. So you don't actually need to have it in your possession to... I didn't know that. Because normally it would have to be in the individual Sims possession, wouldn't it? But I guess it's one of those items that is a little bit hard to have more than one of around the place. So having it in the household kind of makes sense, right? Okay, let's see whether or not we have any Bellacord thingies. Not so far. Bellacord, I'm looking for your boxes. Nope. Nope. And no, I've spent like quite a lot of time just like jumping between the worlds trying to find treasure boxes on the weekend. So yeah, I'm very, very familiar with where those all are. I had to do it for my Rags to Royalty challenge that I did as well when Royalty and Legacy came out. And yeah, it was finishing the sword collection that took the longest out of everything. So I already knew how kind of painful it was getting the sword collection done, and yet I still put it in as a challenge. I feel like it's something that you should probably maybe at least attempt to do as part of the Royalty and Legacy pack. Like, it's quite good. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Also, I still need to... Oops. That's the teleport cheat. Whoopsies. I pushed the wrong thing, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Uncommon ingredient. All right. But yeah, I think it's a good thing to have, and it does really lend itself to the to the generation, being that it's all about sword fighting and that sort of thing, the blades. So it's logical and makes sense. It's so random. Oh my god, why is she throwing up? Ugh. Oh, space bending sickness, and she's got lost a jewel. Okay, and common ingredient. So this is where I need my backup teleporting. Backup teleporting. Who ever thought that I would need backup teleporting? But apparently I do. I need many, many forms of teleporting. Okay, nothing at the moment. So I might get her home to start work on her yoga. And we'll get her up to wellness skill level 10. And then, wait, I've got 2 forms of teleporting, which would be amazing. Sabrina, that's true with any collection, by the way. You can use any sim to collect things in the household and it'll count for the household. Seriously? So if I looked at Killian's, where is Killian? Oh, bring him home. If I looked at his collection, right, he would have the same sword collection. I had no idea that's how collections worked. Oh my god. So if one person in the household completes the collection, everybody completes it. So do the kids count as having the collection as well? Oh my god. But is this only as long as they're in the household, or will that count if they move out of the household? Will all that still count? It probably will still count, won't it? So I had no idea. I've been playing Sims all of this time, and I had no idea that was what was happening. That's how it worked. Genuinely no freaking idea. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is such a mind-blowing thing. yeah, I think I haven't done sword collections or not sword collection or collections in such a long time that I yeah, I just haven't played with it in so long. I hadn't even really played because like back in the day, I'll start the story at the beginning. I would always play with just one sim. I would never have kids, anything like that. It would just be one sim, and I'd play it, and I'd do things like collections and aspirations and jobs, and just do that. So I haven't actually done a lot of household gameplay when I've done collections. So I feel like that's possibly why I have that gap in knowledge, because it's just been so long since I've even bothered to do collections, except for like that sword collection. But it never really occurred to me to check that everybody else in the household had the collection. So yeah, mind blowing. Sabrina, it will not count once. It will not count once they move out to a new house or break from the OG household. But until then, I learned this from my all collection save and super sim. How fascinating! So interesting. So as soon as the kids move out, that's their collection gone burger. Isn't that intriguing? I'm intrigued by that. I'm gonna move over. Can I move over my crystal slippers? Can I place them in the world? Destroy gift 2. Hang on. Gift 2. Can't do it till they're older. Okay, fair enough. That's alright. That's alright. Just put my headline effects back on. There we go. Now we can see if she's feeling a little under the weather or whatever. So I'll get her to go to the bathroom. And yeah, basically all we need to do is now start working on Kermit and just finish the sword collection is where we're kind of at. So I think if we don't get all of the swords today, which I'd be honestly quite frankly surprised if we do, then I will do that off camera, and then next generation, then we can be able to start the next generation maybe. I don't know, it kind of depends, because we're got to get Kermit aged up and ready to take over, because he can't take over as the Dynasty heir until he has mastered sword fighting, and he can't do that until he's a teenager, I believe. So yeah, we do have a little bit of work as far as that goes. So we might do like quite a lot of Kermit gameplay for the next little bit, which is good. Nothing wrong with focusing on little Kermie for a bit. Our little Kermie friend. Isn't that fascinating on collections? I've just learned so much today. Blown my mind. Blown my mind. Hey, maybe while Dad's here, we can give him another... Can we jewel him again for the Dynasty head thing? Let's see. Dynasty. No. Okay, too soon. Too soon. Okay, so I think she's going to go have a shower and stuff. How's her wellness getting on? Katana, wellness, level 2, almost level 3. I don't know what traits we have on at the moment. Let's see. Leyline. Oh, we don't need that one anymore. I think we have enough children, I suspect. So, anything else? Let's get... I'm just going to get some gnomes, I think, just for funsies. See, I put on the Regal Residence thing, but it's just ends up having like lots of pop-ups. And actually, you know, maybe we should get something that would be really good for the kids for getting skill building. There we go. Study spot will be the one to go for. So yeah, gnomes will be fun, but I think I want bracing breezes for now. Although bracing breezes doesn't help with wellness, does it? So there's probably no point to having that now. Now that I think about that, so I'd rather have gnomes and bracing breezes. Just for funsies, and gnomes can come around and fix things. Sabrina, fun story. I built a new house for my family and the nanny got trapped in the landscaping and died. Oh, that's fantastic. R.I.P. nanny. Oh my gosh. Nannies. I remember when I went through this, but I had this cursed object in my house. It wasn't actually cursed, but it seemed cursed. And anyway, long story short, I killed a whole like array of repairmen because of this one object, like this one broken object, and it just like kept killing repairman after repairman after repairman, because I'd hired a repairman because I got zapped with it and I was a little bit worried about dying. So I was just like, right, I'm just going to hire a repairman. See, this is the Duchess Diaries, A History of Nobility. I thought that was the butler training book. Never mind. Yeah, and then like, so we hired a repairman and they came and like 1 died, 2 died, 3 died. I was just like, oh my god. It's like the most cursed item. It killed multiple repairmen. to get it repaired. I was just like, oh boy, that is a a very broken item. It just like zapped repeated repairmen to death. I was just like, oh boy, it was a good time. Anyway, it's quite interesting when you get like your hired people carking it. Is basically where I was going to go with that. We're basically going to cark it. So what if we get... Alright, so little Kermie needs to go to bed. So there we go. Kermie, go to bed. Let's check in on Princess Robin is all good. Princess Lily. Princess Lily, where's the bathroom? Okay. Can we give Princess Lily a bath? Thank you very much. Look at this. So many kids. Oh, look. Quentin's being a good granddad. He's playing with the kitties. Oh, and he's sweet. Sabrina, I've lost so many repairmen that way. Yeah. It was like it was something that I'd gotten from the dumpster as well. And that was exactly just like, it was one thing after another. And it was just like, oh my gosh. You know what, Killian, you're not doing anything. Why don't you cook something? Here we are. Why don't you cook something? Cooking skill, level 1. Alright. I'm sure this will be fine. I've got a question. Do I have any alarms in? I feel like I don't. And I should, particularly if Killian's going to be cooking. There we go. Fire alarm. There we go. Burglar alarm and temperature gauge. There we go. Sorry, Killian, I interrupted it, but I did not want you to burn down the house. I've got some expensive things in here, and, you know, mac and cheese actually might be quite nice for the kids. Kids love a mac and cheese, don't they? So, Princess Pad needs to go to bed. Can we get her to get some potty training from the butler? And then she can go to sleep. There we go. And Katana, we're out. I know she's having a sleep. We'll get her treasure hunting in the morning, which will be great. And Super Killian made some lovely food for the kiddies. Perfect. Grab a serving. Grab a serving. And they're all asleep. Wonderful. Good job, Killian. What am I going to get Killian? Oh, he needs to still work on his noble career. So, oh, no, he doesn't because he's the king. He doesn't need to do anything because he's the king. He's the king. He doesn't need to do nothing. The Pirate King. I love that for him. So Kermit is having a good sleep. Princess Robin should be going to bed. Here we are. And Princess Lily needs to grab some food and then go to bed. Oh, she's already eating? No, sleeping on there. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Oh, are you that tired? Oh, that's the wrong kid. I was looking at the wrong kid. I've confused all of my children. That's amazing. Okay, Katana. You can grab some of that delicious mac and cheese that your husband, or future husband. Oh, we should get married. Let's elope. I want to try and get them in some nice clothes. And oh, what if we throw a party? And it was like we can wear formal wear at the party, and then we can get them to. What am I doing? Wrong thing. Social. Plan a wedding event. Oh, let's plan that. Let's maybe do that. That'll be nice. Rainbow, a moment of silence for all the repairmen we've lost along the way. R.I.P. the repairmen. Such a sad time. Christina, I love the waltz floor in the middle of the kitchen. Oh, yeah, it's great, isn't it? I needed it for a noble job. It was a noble task for the day, and I needed a space for it. And I was just like, I'll just put that in the kitchen. There was just a space there. I was just like, perfect. In the kitchen it goes. Who doesn't like a little, you know, waltz in the morning while they're making their Wheatie bix? It'll be great. Absolutely perfect. Oh. Sabrina, will you ever try the every lot challenge, or have you done it? Every lot. What's the every lot? I haven't heard of the every lot challenge. I've heard of the every age challenge and the every occult challenge. What's the every lot challenge? I haven't heard of that one. Is it another James Turner one? I would love to know a little bit more about it. I'm open to trying any number of challenges. Okay, can you just sleep in your bed properly? I hate when they do that, like when they're really tired and they just go nap on the bed instead of actually sleeping. And it's just like, what are you doing? Stop it. Just go and have a proper sleep. Sabrina, you can get demoted in the noble career if your performance drops too low. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's actually happened to me where I stopped doing, like, noble jobs and stuff, and then I got demoted. I can't remember what I was doing and who I was doing it with, but I was doing something. And, yeah, I noticed I actually did get demoted because I wasn't paying attention to them. I actually think it might have been in my royalty and legacy scandal. Not my, yeah, my, not that one. The royalty, no, what is it? The rags to royalty challenge. I think it might have been in that, like my frog prince I think got demoted because I wasn't paying attention to what they were doing. So yeah, something like that happened. Sabrina, you play the game with every lot challenge enabled. James Turner has done it 3 times with various rules for removing the lot challenges. It's chaotic. I'm kind of doing that at the moment, actually. My 1x1 chaos challenge is every lot challenge on, and you don't get to remove them. So yeah, but I've kind of done that like a couple of times. I've done like a rags to riches version of that as well, where I had every lot. This is probably my first gameplay challenge that I did on my YouTube channel. Actually, was a rags to riches chaos extreme challenge or something like that. And yeah, I had every lot challenge on and was doing rags to riches and utter chaos. But this time around, I'm doing like the 1x1 challenge with a whole family, with all of the lot challenges on. And it is chaotic, crazy, and a lot of fun. And in that, I also had one of each age. So I've got like an elder, an adult, a young adult, teen, you know, etc., running through. So one of each age. Plus, I had like two of the adults or 2 of the young adults or something like that, to have a full household. So you have a full household of 8, one of each age group, every single lot challenge on, and a 1x1 house to start. And you got to earn a certain amount of money to get each of the Sims into the house, and then you need to build a certain kind of house, a certain number of rooms and that sort of thing around the house, not by having your jobs. You're not allowed to leave the lot or anything like that. And yeah, you got to sort of expand the house around them. And it's been utter chaos, like so crazy. Okay, we are going to get ourselves ready now to go out, and I was going to do a wedding event. I think my cat has caught a mouse. Yep, my cat is under the trampoline, which I can see outside my window. This is Savio, by the way. He's actually a really good mouser. And he's outside playing with something in the long grass, and I think it was a mouse. Under the trampoline on the front yard. And I can just see him out the window. I just like caught it out the corner of my eye, like the movement, because he's like batting something. Yeah. He's got a mouse. He's like... So he's busy mouse juggling at the moment under the trampoline, having some fun on the front lawn. Anyway, that's what's happening with Savio. If you were wondering what Savio was up to, he's out on the front lawn playing with a mouse. So that's a thing. I'm just going to quickly build myself an extra bathroom on the back of here, because I want to get in and get my Sims cleaned up for the day. And I feel like at the moment I don't have enough bathroom space in this house with 6 people in it. No, hang on. How many? We've got 7 people in it. And yeah, not enough bathroom space. So here we go. We will fix that with a little bit of extra bathrooming. There we go. Where's my bathroom? Here. Here. And all of the things. Alright, didn't need to be that wide. There we go. And yeah, beautiful painting on the wall. Brilliant! Well thought out bathroom. I hope you guys like it. I spent a lot of time on it. A lot of time and energy on this bathroom. My gosh. Sometimes I wish some of the door frames would fit better in against walls, I've got to say. There we are. Beautiful, beautiful bathroom. Oh, hang on, I should probably roof that properly. Doop. Oh, I'm going to mess up my beautiful, beautiful little roof thing in there going on. Oh. Oh, well. It's not like we aren't going to move back to our ancestral home at some point anyway. This is just our temporary home until we move back to the dynastic home, which we will do sometime soon, but not as yet. Not until the generation is over and they have done all their tasks. Then they get their own home. So what if we gave this kid a bath? Because I feel like they're filthy and need a bath. Also, we need a bath as well. Oh, and we need to go and look for treasure thingies after about 10 o'clock. So, yeah. That is fun. How many? Oh, somebody's in the bath. The butler's in the bath. Of course the butler's in the bath. Never mind then. Okay, well, looks like we're all good there. So I'm going to go have a shower and stuff, and then we'll keep working on our wellness skill. And we're going to check in with Kermie and see how little Kermie's doing. Prince Kermit, how are you getting on, my little friend? How's his skills getting on? Because as soon as I get his skills up to level maxed out, I think what we're going to do is get him aged up. And then same again, we'll age him up when we get to an A in school. So I'm going to play a little bit of 100 baby rules in that point. Can everybody get out of the freaking bathroom so he can go to the potty? Get out of here, everybody. The poor kid wants to go potty, and you're all in here, in his business, being rude, and being all like, yeah, we're going to watch you go potty. That must suck, actually, as a kid. I mean, I guess it's like, you stand there and you cheer them on and be like, yay, you're doing the thing on this thing and you're learning a new skill. But also at the same time, I guess they don't really have that sort of like sense of embarrassment or shame or anything like that from somebody watching them go, potty or whatever. Yeah, go potty again. There we are. We'll get up to level 2. And then we need to work on our thinking skills. So maybe we can go and do some shapes and stack and shapes and stack and shapes and stack. We should, with a little bit of concentration, I reckon we can get his skills kind of smashed out quite nicely. Yeah, look at Killian. So King Killian is all good. Maybe King Killian could hold court, but, actually at the moment we need to go off and check for treasure at the moment, because that's our biggest concern is treasure right now. Because we've got, 3 more swords that we need to find. So that's probably going to take a considerable amount of time. Yes, okay, let's space bend. So, yeah, we're going to get our backup skill. We're going to space bend. We're going to open chest. We're going to... No! We don't want to check on the toddler. No. No to that. Do not check on the toddler. A suspicious note. Mateys, we have a problem. They keep figuring out our hiding spots. I know, I know. I'm just, like, so onto you guys. Like, I totally know where you hide everything. I know all the things. You can't hide them from me. Okay, so we're good at the moment. I can't see any other chests popping up. Oh, nope, there we go. There we go. You know what? We might just run and get that one because we're pretty close by. Save our space bending for when we need to go across to the island, I think. But when we have our wellness back up, it's going to be all good. There she goes. There's an uncommon sword, but not a new sword. Boo! Oh, man. Sword collections are so hard. They really, really are. No, not there. Okay, let's double check the island. The island in this one is always annoying because it's just like, oh, yeah, there it is. Can I space bend? Yep, there we go. Because you kind of have to, like, everything is on that side and then you have to do one, like, all the way over here. It's just like, oh, man. Do I have to go all the way over there? Oh, she's got space bending sickness now. Just as well I saved it for the island one. Okay, read suspicious note. Crew, stop hiding the loot in those spots. I repeat, don't hide the loot in the same spots. Please, please, please. Please stop, I beg you. Poor Pirate King. What if it was all along, it was like Captain Hook that was hiding all the treasure everywhere? I'd be like, so rude. Father Winter just blackmailed my sim. Was it for a scandal? Was he like, I'm going to extort you. Nah, 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 nah. Give me money. Was it that kind of blackmail or was it like a different blackmail? Scandal blackmail or a different blackmail? Is it weird that we have multiple times? Because there's like another kind of blackmail as well, isn't there? from something. I'm not sure what, but I know there's like a different kind of blackmail as well. I think that might be it for today. So no joy with treasure today, my friends, but we're going to go and have a sleep and sleep off our space bending sickness. And let's go and check in on little Kermie. He's hangry and would like to go to bed. Fair enough. He's had a rough day. And then we've got Princess Lily. She probably should go to sleep there. Princess Robin and Princess Pad. How's Princess Pad going? Well, she can have a wee chat with Dad. There we go. Yeah, you guys have some fun. There we are. That'll be good. And then I might get Dad to make themselves some more lovely, lovely food. Because he may as well. Start steak or scrambled eggs with bacon. Yum. Yes, please. Sabrina, yeah, it was scandal blackmail. There's 3 different types now. Strangerville, For Rent, and Royalty all have different blackmail options. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize there was 3. I knew there was 2, but 3. So what's the difference between... So which one has the... Blackmail. Oh, I think that's For Rent. The one I'm thinking, I think, was the For Rent one. So what's the Strangerville blackmail? Because I know there's an interaction where you can blackmail people, but I'm not quite sure how it functions. But I knew that it was there, but I haven't really sort of paid attention to how it sort of functions differently from other blackmail-y type things, you know? In terms of how it works. Man, I love Strangerville, though. Strangerville is such a good pack. Oh, imagine if they brought back game packs. Like, how good would that be? Oh, I would love game packs. Like, I would genuinely love, like, a band game pack. Like, I think that would be absolutely amazing. Are there any, like, game packs that you guys would love to see in the game? Like, is there anything, like, you know, that just, like, springs to mind that you think would be an absolutely amazing game pack? Like, I think they could bring in, like, another occult game pack as well. Like, we have ghosts, we have, I mean, that's not a game pack, but, yeah, we've got werewolves, spellcasters, vampires. I'm just thinking what other kind, because we've got ghosts, we've got aliens, we've got mermaids. I mean, aliens and mermaids are a bit short-changed as far as that goes, obviously, because they didn't really, yeah, get all the mastery stuff and the bits and pieces. But, like, is there another occult that they could bring into it too, which would be quite cool? Just trying to think. Oh, and fairies, obviously. Fairies, ghosts, that sort of thing. Strangerville, you use the bogs and listen in on Sims and then blackmail them. I guess you can always also technically blackmail through the wishing well from Romantic Garden too. Oh, yeah. True that. I actually don't think I've ever tried to blackmail through that, to be fair. But still, interesting, right? Interesting. Okay, we're going to practice some more yoga, so we'll try and get our second teleport option. And then we're going to get little Kermie when he's awake to do some more skill building as well, which will be fun. And Killian, we might try and... Okay, he can take a nap. All right, his royal duty is to take a nap and then go for a jog. As a king, I can take a nap and then go for a job, and I've done my job for the day. Oh, that's fantastic. I didn't realize those were noble duties, but apparently they are. Sabrina, if you wish for money on the well, there's a chance you get a secret and you can blackmail any sim for money. Ooh, well, that's fun. I didn't know about that one. I hadn't tried it. Rainbow, bands, music, game pack for sure. Yeah, I think that would be absolutely amazing. Like, I think that would be really cool. I mean, what other sort of, like, careers or that sort of thing would you want a game pack with? I'm just trying to think. I'm so bad at thinking of gameplay ideas as far as, like, you know, new packs and that sort of thing. Like, I feel like I'm really bad at just, like, imagining things that could be in The Sims. But I feel like I haven't sort of got that history with Sims 3 where they really did kind of lean into a lot of that stuff. And I imagine there's stuff in The Sims 3 that could actually be perhaps potential things for The Sims 4 as well, but because I didn't play Sims 3, I have no idea. But imagine like a travel one, but not like you're like a what are they called? Travel agent. You know, you're like a travel agent and you do like different bookings and that sort of thing in like a hotel. I guess they kind of, like, in a way have hotels, but not exactly. But, like hotels would be really cool. But in saying that, I don't think they could get it to function in The Sims 4 because they can't really seem to get like for rent to fully function properly, I don't think, without like the glitches and stuff. So I feel like, yeah, pushing it to ask for us to have hotels in the game would be a little too far. Perhaps more animal stuff as well, like zookeeping or something like that. I mean, that would be pretty amazing. And I feel like they wouldn't have to come up with a whole lot of new stuff for that. Like you could use some of the existing animal sort of interactions and bits and pieces like that in the game. That could be quite fun to do. Like a zookeeper kind of thing. Oh my gosh. Yes, I would love a zookeeper. Yes, zookeeper. Sabrina, bands would be great. I'd also love to have an underwater world kind of like Atlantis. Hotels would be interesting. I think hotels would be a really interesting addition. Like, and you would have the option to run a hotel. You know how you run retail businesses and you run small businesses and that sort of thing. You'd have the same sort of interaction for a hotel, and you'd have like the different duties and trying to please the guests and that sort of thing. So you have the option of A, staying in a hotel, or B, running a hotel, which I think would be really interesting. But I think that you'd have to have limitations, obviously, on how many guests and that sort of thing you could have. But I think technically you could have a small business like that. So I think they kind of have hotels covered because there's like to a degree you can basically do that as a function in the game now. But I feel like, you could actually expand on that and do more with it. And it would be very cool. But zookeeping, yes, I would absolutely love to do like a zookeeping career and like have more animals in the game. Like how cool would that be? Have otters and red pandas and cute things. Oh my, yes please. That would be amazing. Rainbow, oh my god, like a wildlife pack would be so cool. You could run a sanctuary, go on safaris, get your Sims killed by, petting questionable animals, etc. Yes. Like, how amazing fun would that be? Like, I would absolutely love, 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 love that. That would be so cool. I would very, very much be into that. There we go. I came up with a thing of something that I'd like gameplay-wise. I think that would be really cool. I was just like even thinking, I was going to say like maybe even like a construction kind of one, but I feel like Dream Home Decorator kind of covers that, where you, like, that's sort of about renovations. I was thinking about constructing things around the place, but I don't think that would be really feasible as far as things go. I don't think. I don't know. What other things could you have gameplay-wise? So I think definitely like bands, like some sort of animal sanctuary, wildlife, zookeeper, something like that with animals that it sort of expands on the animal thing. Because, yeah, again, I think there could be some really cool functions, gameplay, a career, and again, they could just reuse some of the stuff that they've already got in the game in place. And I think it would actually work really seamlessly with what we already have in The Sims 4. So I think it would be really cool expansions. Like in terms of like family, like the family kind of game pack. I mean, they could go down the route because we've got high school, we've got university. Could you do something with, what do they call it? Elementary school, middle school, primary school? I don't know, whatever they call it. The kid, whatever school age the kids go to school at. They could potentially do something there as well. Although I imagine that would probably be more EP-like than it would be game pack-like. That would probably be some more functions. You'd have like a primary school and different functions for the kids to do at school, and maybe some new skills and things like that they could do. Teaching, like an actual teacher. Like, we don't actually have a teacher career at the moment. I think you can be some sort of teacher though, can't you? Oh yeah, no, we've got a teacher career, never mind. A tween pack would be really cool. Yes. Yeah, like, they're just like that little bit age, not they haven't just started school, but like have more definition between of the ages for the children. So you have like the really young child who's just started school, and then you have your slightly elder, like your tween age. You have like that extra age group in between, and then you have like some different things with going to primary school and all sorts of different things. And the option of homeschooling, that's a cool idea too. Yes, you could have homeschooling and stuff. That would be fascinating. I think that would be really, really interesting. But I feel like that would be something that would be an EP rather than a game pack, because I feel like they would be able to expand, quite a lot on the game, through that and that sort of thing. So, yeah. That would be a little bit more than a game pack. But, what other things that skill-wise that they could do? That would be quite fun. You could even, I know we have like a lot of creative options in the game already, but maybe there's a game pack around like some more creative things. But we've kind of got pottery, we've got, you know, artwork, we've got tattooing, that sort of thing. So I can't really think of anything specific that you would expand on. But I feel like, you know, there's more options that you could go down in that route, but I don't really know specifically what. Rainbow, if they would add a life stage, like at the minute kids go from being 7 to 17. Yes, they do. They do. And it's a bit wild, that one. It's yeah, it's a big kind of like jump between those ages. And there's so much in between, like, you know, 7 to 17, like so much. I mean, my kids are kind of 9 and 12 at the moment. They my kids are aging up next month. So I'm going to have a 10-year-old and a 13-year-old. And just like, even like that age gap between them, how different they are at those ages. Like, you know, I've got this sort of like the teenager in the making, and I've got like, you know, getting to that tween kind of age, but they, you know, into very different things. And I feel like there's so many different stages around through that. I think you could really dig into that. Rainbow, like milestones for kids getting into their first interest, having proper sleepovers. Yeah. There's like some really big like milestones for their age and going on their first school camp. You know, things like that. And yeah, there's some really cool milestones I think you could really do with that sort of age group. That would be magnificent. And I think people would absolutely love something like that, because, you know, you can get into the family gameplay and stuff, and I know people love that family gameplay, you know, side of things. And, you know, it's a big favourite, and fair enough too. Different occult types. What are different occult types? Different occult being types. Oh, you could do like spirits. Like, you know how we've got the island spirits? We could do like different kind of spirits, maybe like that. But I mean, that's a little hard. You can't really go into sort of demons and angels and that sort of thing. We've already done gnomes. What other? Oh, genies! Genies, that's the one we need. We need a genie pack, and we can like flash back to Sims 1 when we had the genie and the genie did like the fun things. Oh my gosh, we need genies in our lives. That's what we need. Yes. How could I forget about genies? We've absolutely got to go down the route of genies. You could do like sort of different magic. You could do wishes, and we've already got wish functions. All of that sort of thing. That would be so much fun to go and do like wishes and that sort of thing. And maybe you could be a genie and grant wishes. And like if you had like certain, like a high mischief skill or something as a genie, and you could do like mischief things. Oh my gosh. How cool would that be? Oh, look at those two hugging. Oh, that was so cute. I love those little toddler hugs. They are the bestest. All right. Kermit is awake. Let's get Kermit talking and getting his skill. No, we don't want to hit. Getting his skills up, because we want to try and get him affection hug. Yes, getting these skills maxed out, and then we can age him up, which will be great. So we're going to get him all worked up while we do wait for our treasure chest. That's basically where our aim is. There we go. Oops, I'm clicking on the wrong person. That's why. That's why that's going badly. Okay, yeah, get your talking up. One of the things actually, which is quite good, is you can actually talk while you're doing your tablet, and you can kind of like multi-skill, which is kind of nice. So multitask, that's the word I'm going for. So yeah, I'm very, very into multitasking. So if they can sit there and do their VelvettB tablet, which I thought they would, yeah, there we go, disappeared. So they can sit there and do their VelvettB tablet and then talk at the same time. So we're doing 2 skills at the same time. I have learned this from doing the 100 Baby Challenge, is that you can multitask with the kids, and oh my gosh, does it make things go a lot faster, or what? Because anytime you can do 2 things at once, the better we will be. So I will get them to do that, and we can do 2 things and 2 skills all at once and get them all up at the same time. Look, we're almost at level 3 communication skill. Boom! Kermit can now talk. Hooray! He is absolutely going to talk. He's going to say nonsense, talk about trucks, talk about toys. It's going to be fun. So we're communication level 3, imagination level 3, movement level 2, potty 1, and thinking 2. So we need to get all of his skills up to level 5. Look how fast his talking's going up now. It's just like so much better to actually sit there and just physically talk to somebody than it is to do like the Wabbit tablet for talking, I find. That's just like, you know, just anything actually. The Wabbit tablet isn't that great for getting the skills up speedily. It's just kind of handy to do it like that. Excuse me, right my way, thanks very much. Rude ranch hand. But yeah, if I can sit there and do 2 skills at a time, I mean, that makes all the difference in the world. So may as well just sit there on our Wabbit tablet doing our thing while we're talking as well. So we'll get our communication up and then thinking skill up at the same time. I love it. But yes, genies. I would love to have genies in the game. Genies would be epic. Alright. That kid wandered away, so we'll talk to a different kid. As long as we're talking and playing at the same time. Look at that. Reach level 5. Robin can now talk. Yay. Oh, plus I'm skilling up the other kids at the same time, so that's amazing. So, Katana. How's Katana getting on? So she's almost level 5 wellness, which is great, but I'm going to get her to have a quick shower and a quick rest before we go and hunt for treasure chests. So she'll get her to do that. And then Kermie. No! You're supposed to go potty on the potty, Kermie. Oh, Kermie. Talk to stranger. Yep, we'll talk to the stranger. Yo, stranger, talk to me. Sabrina, having the toddlers watch people is the fastest way to build the thinking skill. Is it? Oh, that's good. I'll have to try that. I was just kind of trying to do the talking skill while I was doing the toddler thing. Was kind of my aim. And try and get that happening. Talk about trucks. That's what I was trying to do. But I'll have to try that. So by watching, do you mean watching somebody do like something? Or just watching them exist? Can I do that? How do I do that? Watch. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we can watch at the same time. Bob to music. Do we really need to have 63 Bob to music interactions? No, we don't. No, we don't. Now I'm just thinking if there's any other occults that we need. I know genies would absolutely fit with The Sims 4. Occult beings. So what other supernatural beings have we got that possibly could work? I'm just looking things up. I'm just kind of thinking about it. My mind's kind of like, you know, gotten onto it, and now I can't get off it. The thing is, you can't go too horrific with it. Like, you know, you can't really go down the route of like ghouls or anything like that, because I feel like that's gonna, yeah, that's a bit too much for The Sims. You know, you got to be kind of family friendly-ish, I guess. Okay, let's have a look. Watching. Oh, look at that! You're right, Sabrina. The thinking skill, just watching people, definitely works a treat. Friendly activities. Watch. There we go. Just watch. Oh, look how fast that goes up. Nice. Love that. Okay, watch. And yeah, nice. You know what I should get actually? I might go potty. Oh, I should get a toddler slide so the kids can go play on the toddler slide. I feel like that's a very good idea. I've got 5 toddlers in the house and no toddler slide. Like, shame on me. Shame on me. There we go. That fits with our house. And I always love the toddler slide for movement. I just find that your movement goes up so quick with the toddler slide. It's fantastic. So we've got vampires, ghosts and wraiths. We've got fairies. Werewolves kind of cover the thing. I mean, we could go dragons. I don't think dragons really fit with The Sims 4. Like, it would be amazing. But yeah, giants, again, I don't think that really fits. I don't know. Genies are kind of like the perfect fit though, aren't they? Like genies would be the most amazing fit for The Sims 4. We should do genies. We should do genies, and we should do some sort of like middle school pack, and we should do bands. I feel like those are all amazing choices for, you know, for the Sims 4 in terms of expansion. And yeah, I do think like there's some sort of travel agent potential, like, you know, really digging. I kind of know we've got like vacation worlds, like we could do another vacation world with it, and we could do like a travel agent career, maybe like some sort of hotel thing perhaps, but I don't know, there's something there. There's something you could do with that, I think. And a zookeeper, yes, we could do some sort of zookeeper wildlife sanctuary kind of thing. That would be amazing. Sabrina, I would love to have more small animals like snakes and birds. Birds would be so good. And snakes. Actually, I'd really enjoy snakes. I think they would be good too. Yeah, I think those would be pretty fun to have in the game. So yeah, I think like a wildlife sanctuary, zookeeper kind of vibe pack. I think that would work really nicely for us in the game, because I feel like, you know, it would just work in with what we already have and just be a natural kind of fit for the Sims 4. They must, I do wonder, because they actually haven't said at this point whether or not they are going to be doing any more packs. Like I have no idea if they are going to. I would love it if they do. Like I would be so sad if we didn't get any more EPs and it was just like kits forevermore. That would suck. Because, yeah, I think that would be amazing to have more things. Oh my god, I forgot to look for treasure chests. I got distracted. I was supposed to have a nap. Ah, there's one right there. Yes, space bend. Oh, just as well I remembered in time. My gosh. Get over there. There we go. Yep. Open. We got a rare sword. Oh, but it's one that we've already got. Ugh. Boo. Okay. Oh, look. Can I space bend? Yes. I'm totally gonna get space bend sickness, but I don't care. Get in there. We got another pair of crystal slippers. Oh, so many crystal slippers. Oh, look. Can we space bend? Yes, we can space bend. Third one. So you know what? Honestly, I think that list is quite solid. I think we could do some really nice things with that. But yeah, I don't know whether or not we are going to ever get another pack again. They've never confirmed it or denied the fact that Royalty and Legacy was going to be our last pack. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they're just waiting for the sale to go through, or I don't know what the story is. But yeah, I really hope that isn't the end of packs for us as a game, because I feel like, you know, with the move to the marketplace, because essentially what was happening with the marketplace, one of the reasons for the marketplace is the fact that consoles have limitations on the amount of DLCs that games can have, and The Sims have basically reached that, or just about reached that limit, right? So I think my theory is that with because the marketplace thing with the kits, it doesn't matter for PC if kits are on the EA app or not, because there is no limitation on PC, you know, which makes sense. But the kits being on marketplace for console, which is what needed to happen to allow the Sims to be able to have more packs go out, to have more DLCs go out, does mean that it frees up, I don't know how many kits there are, like 70, 80? I don't know, something like that. 50 kits? Who knows? But anyway, actually, how many? Let me Google that. How many kits are there? How many kits are there in The Sims 4? So there are over 40 kits. Can you just give me an exact count? No. Over 40 kits. Anyway, so there's about 50 kits, let's just say. And yeah, basically that's freeing up space for now 50 more packs. I mean, I don't think they would ever do that many packs, but you know, who knew they'd do this many packs as they have done now. Anyway, but yeah, it frees up like 50 more packs. Keeping in mind we've got like limits and that sort of thing in terms of memory and that sort of thing. But in theory, we could do so many more packs now because of that change with console going to the marketplace and no longer having the kit DLCs as a separate DLC, which was the, you know, the mechanic that was, you know, behind, or the idea behind the marketplace, or part of that, so that it frees up more space for us. So yeah, I would love that if they did do more EPs and they did more, like, I don't know if we'll ever get game packs or stuff packs again, but I would honestly love them. I think that would be amazing. So yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of limitations and things to think of in you know, in regards to that, but I feel like, you know, there is we've got the opportunity now, whereas with the DLC limitation, we didn't have that opportunity, I think, to have more things. So at least the option is there if they want to take it. It's just whether or not they do intend to, I don't know. But it would be amazing if they did. Rainbow, it makes sense. Consoles have set limits. The limit for PC depends on your PC. Yeah, well, that's exactly right. And I mean, I think they still have to obviously take into consideration the size of the game itself, as a whole, for like The Sims, because if you're someone who has all of the things, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So you kind of have to be a little bit considerate in terms of that side of things. But realistically, with the console now being all freed up in terms of like DLCs and that sort of thing, you could go another 10 expansion packs if you wanted to easily, just with careful, I guess, management of it all. So yeah, it does make for interesting times, I think, hopefully ahead, and it does make me hopeful that there will be the opportunities for more stuff in the future. It's just whether or not it will be the things that we want to see in the game, I don't know, but I'm genuinely usually pretty excited about most things that they put out anyhow, just because, it's more new things, and I love that for me. So I'm like, yay for me! But yeah, it's how it all sort of shakes out, I guess, at the end of the day. Yes, we'll see. Okay, Mama. Oh my gosh, what's happened to you? You're filthy. Let's get you in there. Sing in the shower, and hopefully Kermit will be up and about later soon. And we can do some more stuff with Kermit. Oh, we still need to have a wedding. I forgot about the wedding. Forgot to get married. Totally me. Rainbow, I love when they add new venue types to the game. Yes, that would be fun. Like, what sort of venue type? Here's a question. What sort of new venue type would you like to have in the game? Like, what are we missing that you would want to build? So there's a question for you. You've got gnomes. I do have gnomes, like glowy gnomes. Nobody loves mushrooms like a gnome. I don't know what this gnome is up to, but he's got glowy mushrooms going on. So I feel like he's having a good time, no matter what he's doing. He's having a good time. All right, so she's having a shower. She did not get to the bathroom. And I was gonna. What if we cuddle in bed? Will that get our social up if we cuddle in bed? I'm too scared to woohoo because I don't want to get pregnant. I don't want another child. Like, I'm too terrified to woohoo at this point. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't risk it. Was it the best way not to have kids is abstinence, isn't it? Really, at the end of the day. And that's what they say. But, do you really want to be abstinent? Is that really what you want to do? I don't know the answer to that. But anyway, let's go and enthuse about this deal. And, oh yeah, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to hold a formal event and then get married at the formal event so that I was in my formal wear. But then I decided to plan a wedding event, so we'll see what happens. Rainbow, even though I don't do much gameplay, I love building community lots for people who do. Yeah, I love that as well. I mean, I do quite a lot of gameplay now and that sort of thing. But yeah, I do love like community lots and like thinking of different community lots that are going to be super useful for Sims to be able to do things in and like skill up and have fun and, do bits and pieces. And I really enjoy that. And I like community lots to be super useful, like multifunction is even better for me. Rainbow, good question. I haven't thought about it. Yeah, like what sort of thing? I mean, it's so hard to think about new things. Like we were just thinking about that with the game packs, right? And like that sort of thing. But it's really hard to just think of new concepts for a game when you've already got so much in it. Like what sort of things do we want? And I don't know the answer to that. Cassandra Goth, Quinton Landgrave. I'm going to invite all the kids, all 5 children. Nora. Who else we got? Thorn Bailey. I'm absolutely going to invite Thorn Bailey. He's my bro. And Clement, because we've got to have Clement there. Always got to have Clement there if we can. And my cousin sister, auntie, I don't know, Adelaide, and of course Vlad. I mean, you know, that's just like the perfect wedding party right there. Love that for us. That and a musician, because I don't have any musicy things. And then we're going to have it at Scandal Residence. Here we go. Main goal, get married. You don't have to use a wedding arch, but it's not a wedding unless you tie the knot. Right. That's our wedding wear. Okay. So discuss our fears. That's great. How do we actually get married? Here's a question. I've never done it like this before. How do we actually get married without a wedding arch? I don't know. Sure, Killian can like deep thoughts. Why not? I've never done a wedding like this before. This is fun. Like, I've always either gone to the wedding venue in Tartosa, because I'm never very good at setting up my gameplay worlds, and I always just use what's there, and or I've eloped. I've never actually done a proper wedding at home and then had to get married. Oh, here we go. Get married. Yes. Let's get married. Hooray. Rainbow, got to have all the classic Sims townies there. Oh, yeah, you got to. You got to. If they're not there and they're not celebrating with you, is it really a wedding? Have the betrothed kiss. Oh, how romantic. Okay, let's see if we can get ourselves married. Here we go. Oh. Is there a way to choose wedding finery? By the way, I've never actually known how to do that. Oh, these two kids. Oh, they're so perfect for each other. The Pirate King and the Blademaster. Oh, how romantic. What a beautiful ceremony. Katana is exchanging her vows with Killian. No. Yeah, I've never known how to add like wedding finery to Sims. I have no idea. Oh, aren't they sweet? Look at that. He's so happy. Ooh, ooh. Oh, isn't that lovely? Now that Katana and Killian are married, Killian is eligible to join the Scandal Dynasty. Would you like to invite him? Yeah, baby. Come on in. Come on in. It's fun inside. Yay! Alright, we are now officially married. There we go. That's fun. That was cool. I've never done that type of wedding before. I actually did a proper wedding at home instead of just eloping. That was amazing. I loved it. Oh, look at the fun crew. We've got Thorn, Bailey, Clement. There's Dad and his finery. And our cousin-y people, part of the Scandal legacy. I love it. Now, somebody's finishing the cake. Hooray. That's good news. And where is little Kermie? Little Kermie, there he is. There we go. Why don't you go talk to the stranger? Talk to the stranger. Dance with Thorn Bailey. Oh yeah. If you're gonna have the opportunity to dance with Thorn Bailey, then yes. Kermit's now communication level 4. Amazing. I mean, look how stunning he looks in his wedding finery. Captain Hook. Thank you very much. Yes. Have fun. Talk about trucks, talk about superheroes, and talk about the party. Obviously, we're going to talk about the party. And then maybe we can watch him for a little bit, see if we can get our thinking skill up. What else do we need to do? So we need to do that. Imagination skill is at 3, so we'll play with dolls. Now, what time is it? It's almost time to do some more treasure hunting. And have we got a cake? Yes, we do. Take the first slice. Add wedding topper. Oh, yay! Somebody added the wedding topper for us. So cut the wedding cake. Yes. Cut the cake. Cut the cake. Oh, I was hoping she'd use a big old knife, but she didn't. Hooray! We cut the cake. Come get some cake, Killian. Take a piece. Take a piece. Celebration. Oh, he's having a good old sing-song. Love that for us. And then little Kermie, how you doing? little Kermie. Okay, he's off to go and do some imagination building. Might get him off to the potty. Do some potty. Hooray! Okay, he should be getting his skills up, so we'll probably be aging him up right at the end of the episode, so that's great, or end of the stream, as the case may be. I always call things episodes, because, you know, YouTube, used to that. And that should give us one more day of also doing some treasure hunting as well. So we're going to do one more treasure hunt for today, and we'll age up little Kermit, hopefully, if they get their skills up, maybe next time around. I don't know. It depends on how they go, but I would like to age up Kermit today if we can. And then we're going to wrap things up for the day. But I've had a fun stream. We've had a lot happen. We did get married, but you know, we are kind of just at that point where we just need to finish the sword collection and train up little Kermie, and we're all done, which is pretty amazing. I feel like we've done fairly well with this generation. The next generation, if we want to talk about that quickly, let me find it. Here we go. Next generation is the frog generation, which is why Kermit's called Kermit. And we're going to be all about cheerful, good, and bro. We're going to complete the soulmate aspiration. So this is one of the few generations where we have an aspiration. We are going to marry into money. We're going to kiss a frog prince. You make money while waiting for your true love by selling frogs. Become best friends with a member of a rival dynasty. I forgot we need to set up some rival dynasties. Marry a different member from a different rival dynasty. And you have at least 3 children, but you must complete all goals before you have the heir, who will be the youngest child. So we are going to have to set up that probably next time. I don't think we'll have time to do it today because we've got to go treasure hunting. But yeah, we do need to go and set up some rivalries with our dynasties because I haven't done that yet. So whoopsie daisies. Now, Queen Katana. Let's see whether or not we can find any treasure. Sabrina, oh yes, and we still need to take over the dynasty. Thank you. Yes, we still need to do that as well. So, actually, you know what? We've got a little bit. We've probably got a whole episode's worth of stuff next time to do. So next week. Let's have a look. I think next week. Yeah, because I think that's a week after that we've got Shell Tours, so we won't have any gameplay or yeah, we won't have any gameplay that week. So yes, I think next week we should be able to hopefully finish things. I will probably just keep working on the problem of the sword collection. So that's something I'll do off camera again, just to try and progress that a little bit. But yeah, we need to take over the dynasty. We need to create a couple of rivalries as well. And then we need to get little Kermie aged up to start training for swords. So those are the last 3 things besides the sword collection that I want to work on. So yeah, that's going to be good. We've got some stuff to do, which will be fun, but then we're going to be moving on to the frog side of things, which will be even better. Is Thorn helping with the potty? Oh, Thorn, you're such a helpful fella. For a global superstar, he's out there and he's cleaning up my house for me. Like, how amazing is he? Come on, dude. You just amaze me every time. Maybe we should take a piece of cake before we go to bed. I'm sure that's probably counterproductive, like eating cake before bed, but, you know, such is life. Such is life. Be all sugared up and then off to bed. Woohoo! That's going to mean that you're going to sleep really, really well, I think. Really, really well. Not. So Kermit will need to sleep, and then we can start working on the rest of his skills. Maybe we'll age him up next time, I think, by the time we get things done, but we'll see. We've still got a whole day ahead of us in terms of just doing a bit of treasure hunting and stuff. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. I see it. Oh, I did the wrong teleporting. Whoopsies. Oh, come on, Katana. Let's get in there. Let's make this a sword. A sword of our dreams. Any sword that is the 3 that we don't have would just be the best. That would be the... No! No! Where are you going? No. Get back here. Get back here. Where did she go? I lost my sim. How did... She's invisible. My sim is invisible. She was diving under the... She walked. She walked all the way under the water. Oh my god. She walked all the way across that. What the heck? Sorry, you can't be cheerful, Killian. Are you going to stay the hot-headed fella that you are? What the heck? That was weird. That was really weird. Okay, space bend. Come on. Here we go. Get back here. What is she doing? Okay, here we go. Can we open the chest? Oh my gosh. Come on. What is wrong with you? She's just gone crazy. She walked under the water. We got an uncommon sword, but it's not a rare sword and not what we're after. Oh, okay. But we do have the treasure chests out there, so we have got. I'm gonna get her to go here. Here we go. Get her over this side of over the water while we have a look around over this side. Nope. And nope. Nope. And nope. I'm gonna get her over this way anyway because I feel like there's gonna be something appearing here sooner than later. We will get it. But yeah, she walked under the water. Crazy times. Ooh, fitness level 4. Very nice. Like to see it. I forgot she was doing the fitness aspiration. Maybe we should finish that as well. Hey, we had an impressive wedding. We kind of left like halfway through to go search for treasure. But anyway, it was a fun wedding. We got married. We did everything we set out to do, which was get married. So happy days. We had some cake. It's fantastic. What a fantastic marriage. She didn't elope as per usual. So I'm very proud of myself for actually going through and having a wedding. It was barely different from eloping, to be fair. But at least we were in our wedding finery. So that's quite nice. That was nice. Right, come on now. I just need some boxes to appear. Some chests, please. Chest, please. Can I sleep on the ground here while we're waiting? Yeah, we can. There we go. Thank you, Natural Living Skill. Natural Living Skill is amazing. It's my favourite thing from Enchanted by Nature, by far. I use Natural Living Skill all of the time for everything. It's my favouriteest thing that we got from that pack. Very schmeries. I'll have the Natural Living Skill. Thank you very much. Oh, there's Clement. Fantastic. All right, well, I'm hoping some more chests pop up, but I don't think I'm in any luck here. The other option is we can pop over to Bellacord very quickly and see if they've got a late afternoon drop of treasure chests over in Bellacord. That's our second option. And at least we're getting pretty close to our second teleporting. Well, we're kind of halfway to our second teleporting option as well. So we're level 5 wellness. Like, we're pretty fit. We're like level 10 swordsmanship, level 5 wellness, and level 4 fitness. So she's pretty fit as far as, you know, Sims go and that sort of thing. Or just as in general, just fit. Bet she could run circles around me because I ain't fit. I walk regularly, but I don't do anything else because my knee's too bung to run. So, walking it is for me. My knee's too bung. Okay, nothing there. And we'll just check over this side. Whee! Nothing there. And we'll check on the islands. Nothing there. And nothing there. Okay. Let's go over to Dambali then and just double check Dambali. I need those pirate chests so badly. And then hopefully, when we get back, Kermit will be ready to wake up and get into the action. That would be great. We can just work hard on his skills to wrap things up for the day. See if we can age him up to a kid. It's not like I have an obligation to get his skills all up. It's just, it would be quite nice to get his skills up. And then he gets like a little Buffy thing as well. Not like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, just like a, you know, gameplay buff thing. Okay, the damn belly ones, I feel like you just absolutely need to have some sort of teleporting thing for them because they're just like so spread out. The treasure chests, they're just like ridiculously like 2 over this side, but one's on an island, one's on the main thing, and then there's the next one is in behind the apartment buildings this way. Aha! There's one here. Yes. No, not forage. Space bend. Oh my god, I very rarely actually see these in Dambali. I have found that the best place to find swords is definitely VelvettB out of all of the places because they are the most frequently popping up. I found Dambali really hard to find treasure chests in. So, yeah, I very rarely bother with going to Dambali to find the treasure chest because they just so rarely pop up. Bellicord's a little better, and then Verdamar is 100% the best spot for it. It just pops up all the time there. Okay, alright, let's go home then. I can't see any more. But at least we got one, but no sword in it, so that's what I mean. It's just like, it's so hard to get that sword collection because it's random what you get from the chest, and then they only pop up like a certain amount of time, like from about 10 p.m. to about 10 a.m. to about 5, 6 p.m. So you've only got like a limited amount of time to do it. You have to remember it, and you have to find which world the chests are popping up in at that particular time. It's a lot of work actually getting these chests and completing the sword collection. It's quite a large challenge and a time-consuming one as well, and it's quite repetitive in nature too, just because you kind of have to go here, there, the next where, you know, everywhere, all that sort of thing. But I think we're kind of done for the day, so she can practice yoga. Let's check in on little Kermie. Kermie has not had enough sleep. Kermie, I don't know what you would think you were doing, but it wasn't sleeping. But let's have a look and see what they need to do. So they've got communication level 4, so they're pretty close to finishing that. Imagination level 4, almost finished that. Movement is almost up to level 4, so almost finished that. Potty is halfway through level 2. That only goes up to level 3, so we're almost finished that. So our biggest one is probably going to be thinking that we need to do. I don't think it's going to take very long to actually get through all of these. So that's going to be great. We can get them kind of aged up and up to child. I actually really wish that as a child we would have the ability to do sword fighting. It's kind of frustrating that we don't. Because I feel like that would be, you know, something that you could do with wooden swords with kids. Like, I feel like they'd miss a trick there with that, actually, to be honest. You know? They could have had, like, a kid. I feel like they didn't really bother with the Royalty and Legacy pack. I feel like they just didn't really bother with the kids beyond, I think, the tutoring is really the only kid-specific thing. I actually haven't even done tutoring yet, actually. Why is Grim here? Why is Grim here? What's going on, and why is Grim here? I have some questions. I don't know why Grim is here. Did somebody die? It's not someone in my household. Did I miss a death somewhere? Did my butler die, maybe? Somebody died. I'm assuming, because Grim is here. There's no other reason why Grim would be here. We don't know Grim outside of anything else. I can't... Oh, somebody did die. Who was it? Thorn Bailey died! Oh, my Thorny died. Oh, R.I.P. Thorny. Oh, sweet Thorny passed away. R.I.P. to Thorn. Well, that's sad. Well, now that explains why the Grim Reaper is in my house having a dance. And he's gone. Okay, we'll see you later, Grim Reaper. That was great. Kellyanne, can you please finish making your mac and cheese? Because I've got quite a few hungry people in this household right now, and I would like to eat, please. Come on, sir. Rainbow, no, did the neighborhood stories get him? I think he must have died when we were out doing the sword hunting. So I think when we left the lot, because Thorn was actually at our wedding party. So I think he died at the wedding because he was an elder. Does it actually say how he died in there? Doesn't actually say, does it? Display as gravestone. Oh, we can change his gravestone. That's neat. So, yeah, I'm assuming he died of old age, but at our wedding. So, if we'd been home, we would have realised that, yeah, it would have been another classic Velvet event where somebody died at the event. It always happens at birthdays and weddings. It's like somebody carks it in The Sims. Really, isn't it? Isn't it always the way, though? They're just like, yeah, we're going to die. Okay, so we're going to go potty. And then we're going to go and watch Dad. There we go. Watch Dad. And we'll try and get our thinking skill up. And we'll go play dolls. And we'll go out and we'll go climb and slide. And that's it. So we'll see where that kind of leaves us. So R.I.P. to Thorn Bailey, who has passed away. It's very sad. And he passed away at our wedding, except we didn't realise that because we were off looking for treasure on our wedding day. Which is perfectly logical because we need the treasure, okay? We need the treasure. We'll have to take that back with us when we move back, and when Kermit takes over. We're going to move back to our family dynasty home, in theory. I don't know. I'm going to have to check that, actually, to be honest. I might have to wait until the kids move out of the house. Because I don't think there's going to be space. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Because we can kind of move them all out as teens. But if we're aging Kermit up early, the others might not be aged up the way that they need to be, if that makes sense. So they're going to be quite young if we're aging him up early. Okay, you can go to sleep. And you're hungry, you're hungry. Oh, you're sleeping. So, Kermit. Right, Kermit is currently working on his imagination skills. So we're on level 4 at the moment. And then he's going to get his movement up. We're going to go back and do some more potty. Potty, potty. And then I need to do more thinking skills. So we'll go and watch the butler. What is the butler up to? Just what is the butler doing today? I mean, these are questions that a toddler is bound to be asking in their brain. It's like, what toddler do? I mean, what butler do? Yay, level 4 movement. Hooray. Butler, you do what? I love how toddlers talk. They're just so cute. Oh, I miss those days. Back in the days when my children were adorable. Just kidding. That's still adorable. They just don't like to hear it quite so often. me when they're you know, in front of their friends. Oh, you're so cute. No, I wouldn't do that to them. I wouldn't. That would be too cruel. It's like my youngest son. I always walk him to school, but I think he doesn't like that people see me walking to school. Oh, it's almost Kermit's birthday. Oh my god, it's almost Kermit's birthday anyway. How that went so fast. So he kind of walks, like, when he sees like any other kids around, he'll like walk really fast and walk like ahead of me, so it doesn't look like he's walking with me. It's like, I'm walking with my mum. Shame, shame. How dare I? So yeah, so embarrassed to walk with mum. And he makes me, before I get to school, like, he'll cross the road and like he'll walk to school like kind of by himself. And yeah, so like he's, you know, kind of off by himself, so it doesn't look like he's walking with me, even though I'm like there keeping an eye on him and making sure he's getting to school safe. Like, I think he would be absolutely fine walking to school. It's just, it's a nice walk for me in the mornings and in the afternoons. You know, it's a bit of exercise for me, and I enjoy walking with him because he's quite often chatty and, you know, likes to tell me stuff and that sort of thing. It's a good opportunity to, like, you know, have a nice one-on-one conversation with him. So yeah, I do like to do it and stuff, but you know, so embarrassing walking with your mother to school. Like, shame. All right, I think we need to have a sleep, and then I think we are so close to getting all of our skills kind of done with our lovely little Prince Kermit, who is just about ready to age up. So it would be really great if we can get him, yeah, kind of all aged up, ready, all skilled up basically before he ages up. That would be fantastic. No, go to sleep. Where are you going? Oh, you're going to pass out first. Okay, we're going to pass out even though we were sitting in bed. I hate how it does that. It just frustrates me every single time. Well, you know, like you're trying to get your son to bed because you know they're really tired, and you get them to bed, and then they climb out of bed to pass out. You're just like, why? Why you do this to me? Why? Okay, and speaking of, we need to have like a little sleep, so that we can run around and do our next, we managed to fit this in, our next lot of treasure hunting. So we'll do another lot of treasure hunting today and hope that we can get around okay. Oh, the pastel de nata is ruined. Maybe put that in the fridge. Oh, that's spoiled as well. Okay. Never mind then. Everything's spoiled. Killian, I'm going to get you to cook another. King Killian is now the personal chef of the household. He's cooking for everybody. He doesn't honestly have anything else to do. He's fine. He's a king. He doesn't have anything else to do. It's all good. So hopefully by the time we get back, little Kermit will be ready to go for the last lot of skill building, I think. So we'll get her out of bed and see if we can find ourselves. Oh, it's Harvest Fest tomorrow too. Yay! Any treasure? Any treasure? No treasure for us today. Okay, well, I'll just let May as well leave her sleeping in bed until I can find some treasure. I guess is the idea, isn't it? But yeah, if she walks under the water again, I mean, that would be very entertaining. Like, it's quite the skill to have, being able to walk underwater. I don't think you could do it for any sort of length of time, though. Like, there's a limitation to how much walking underwater you could possibly do as a human. No, I thought I saw a treasure chest there, but no. Alright. Back and forth we go, round and round we go. Trying to look for treasure. Where will we find it? Yo, yo, ho. Should probably sing if I knew any sea shanties, I would sing you guys a sea shanty, but I don't know any sea shanties, so there shan't be any sea shanties because I don't know none. I don't know none. Okay. Alright, Kumi, when you get up, you go grab a serving, and we'll go ask for a bath. Bath time with the butler, go potty, and oh, I forgot to pay my bills. Crud. Okay. Killian, you have not paid your bills. Naughty boy. I forgot about the bills, okay? That was my fault. My bad. My bad. Hooray, we paid our bills. It would be so embarrassing as the king of the world to not have any power in your house because you haven't paid your bills. Woohoo! Okay, there's a treasure chest. Space banding time. Oh, that would be like, shame, I can't afford my power. There's a book inside this chest. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna grab. Oh, I'm gonna eat a pineapple. Fabulous. I think we've got space bending sickness. Yeah, we've got 2 hours on space bending sickness, so we're gonna have to run around now. Oh yeah, which was why we had the backup one, but it's not too far to run, fortunately. So all of the ones in this area do make it a lot easier. There we go. Common sword, not what we wanted. It's a sword, but not the sword that we wanted. Okay, so let's jog here. Here we go. Love this for us. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Where is she? There she is. There she is. She's going to get a little stinky and dirty, but that's fine. No, Nora. I'm hunting treasure at the moment. I do not want to come over to your house. Thank you very much. Open the chest. Do not go anywhere near the house. Thank you very much. Uncommon ingredients. Blech. Okay, nothing there. Just double checking over those. Okay, let's check the island. Ah, it's over on the island. Darn. Jog there. I wonder if I say jog there, if she'll jog under the water again. Because that would be epic. A little bit of underwater jogging. Never goes astray. I actually used to do water... after I had a knee injury a little while ago. And it's still not 100%. Oh, no. Get back over here. Get back over here. Space bend. Oh, space bend sickness is over and done with. Yes. Anyway, I used to do aqua jogging, and that was fantastic. Like, I really loved it. It's really hard timing-wise to get down to the pool every day. Oh, another pair of crystal slippers. But it was actually really quite good. It's like such a gentle exercise, but it's like deceptively, anything I think in a pool is quite deceptive for how much it actually makes your body work. And I always found it like it was quite a good exercise to really tire you out and that sort of thing. I'd love to still be able to do it, but it's just like timing wise, getting down to the pool every day. Oh my God. I just don't have the time. Because, by the time you're up at 6:30 in the morning and you've got to deal with the kids, and then you come and you do your streaming, content creation, blah, 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 and then you're picking the kids up from school, and it's just like the day's gone. It's just like, I don't know how to fit it in. So walking at the moment is the best thing because I can fit that in and get the kids to school and stuff at the same time. So that works for me. But yeah, I used to really enjoy aqua jogging. It was great. Although I did smell like chlorine all the time, so less great for that. That's like the downside, right? Always smelling like chlorine when you have to do any exercise in the pool. Okay, we can grab a serving. So that is our pool stuff done for the day. So we're going to wake up little Kermie and get Kermie happy, and then we're going to work on our last skills and hopefully get ourselves up to childhood age before he ages up. That would be amazing. Quentin has spread some juicy gossip about Pad. I always love how people call up and like have some juicy gossip about like toddlers and stuff. It's like, how juicy could it be? Oh, but anyway, it's a good laugh. Okay, so where's he going? Talk to the butler. You gonna get some food, my little friend? Yeah, talk to the butler. Okay, go off and get your food. We'll go to the potty. And we'll see if we can get a bath as well. I would like to do bath time with the butler. Thanks. See, that's what he was supposed to do. Let's go have bath time with the butler. But I think the butler's gotten distracted. Butler! Go bath the baby! Nope, got distracted. Alright, this is where I'm saying like about, you know, queuing up and that sort of thing. It just becomes really annoying because they never do what you want them to do. It's like, well, I'd like you to finish eating your plate of food, for starters. So why don't we go do that? At least he's getting his movement skill back and forth. So there we go. Eat your food. There we are. There we are, little Cammy. Okay, and then we need to go potty. There we are. Go potty. We should just about max out our potty skill, I think. Not that you really need your potty skill as such as you get a little older, obviously. But, you know, maybe you miss the toilet less as an older sim, perhaps. Yes! Okay, we've maxed out potty skill, which is amazing. Let's maybe ask Killian for a bath, because he's in there right now. Hey, Quentin. How are you doing? What you doing there? So, if we can do that, then that should hopefully get our attention skill, attention need and hygiene sorted. Yes, there we go. So, that's 3 birds, 1 stone. So that's fun up as well. And then that leaves us with... Oh, hair on my face. Not in a good way. Is there a good way to have hair on your face? I don't know. But anyway, I have hair on my face and I don't like it. So then we're just going to get our communication skill up. Can we talk to Quentin at the same time as we build? Let's see. That would be great if we can. Ooh, we can ask them why. Ooh, okay. Oh, Quentin's going. Can we talk to anybody else? Let's go. Can we talk about trucks? No, the butler's on the other side there. No! But we're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close with all the skills. And then we can have like a nice aged up skilled kid ready to go. Ah, so speaking of, so we've got to work on... Which aspiration was it for the next generation? Let me just find out. Soulmate? Yeah, soulmate aspiration. It's been a long time since I've done that aspiration. Anyway, the soulmate aspiration is the next one. So... I feel like actually the romance skill might be quite useful for that. I actually don't mind the romance skill. Like, I don't love the Love Struck pack, to be honest. Like, I love the cast, I love the build by. I just don't love the gameplay very much. But to be fair, I do like the romance skill just because it has that lovely romance aura at level 10. So I do find that, you know, find that quite handy. I don't feel like Katana's a slob, actually. Sure, she can like wellness. That would be great because then she can just go do wellness all of the time. Oh, she's filthy. Okay, no wonder she got the slob thing pop up. There we go. And go do some more yoga. So she's good for that. And open. Grab a servant, my little buddy. Yeah, there we go. Talking away. So we've almost maxed out communication. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Okay, we're going to run off and do 2 blocks again. That's fine. Wonder if we can talk to this kid while we're here. Yes, we can. Okay, perfect. 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, okay, so we're really getting that notification. I don't know if we're going to get all our skills done by the time he actually gets the age up thing. We should probably throw him a party as well. If I can get his skills up done, you know what? I'm going to incentivize him. So if he gets all his skills up and done by the time before he actually gets the birthday just auto age up, then he's going to be allowed to have a birthday party. And if he doesn't get all his skills up in time, then he doesn't get a birthday party. There we go. I've set the rules. That's an incentive. It's kind of a little mean, but oh well. It's like either you do the stuff or you don't get a party. Haha! Yay! All right, we've maxed out talking. So now we've got to get imagination, movement, and thinking. Just finished. We're almost finished thinking. So I reckon if we do 1 more stack, then we should be good to go there. I'm just getting some food. And movement shouldn't take much either, and imagination shouldn't also take much. So we are good, but it's a race against time to see whether or not he will age up before we finish, because he's getting tired, or he's going to either age up or he's not before we get done. So Okay, I'm going to send him to bed quickly for a little bit of a sleep after we get this thinking done, because we're so close, and then we just need to do imagination and movement, and we can age him up. He can have a party, but you know, they get tired so quickly though, toddlers, which I do find quite frustrating, because I'd like to go like longer on getting them to do things, but they do get tired so quickly. I always found that with the 100 baby challenge, is that they did get tired super quickly. So you can only do so much, and then it's just like they're collapsing. Next thing you know, they're collapsing outside their tent, because I always had toddlers sleeping in tents, and yeah, they're just like poor little things. They're just like so tired. Rainbow, makes sense. I like swimming, but it always takes so much longer than other exercise, because you have to get wet, shower, get dry, etc. Yeah, it's a whole procedure to go swimming, isn't it? Like, it's a whole process and a whole like chunk of time, because like by the time you do all the things, you know, it's an extra probably half an hour, depending if you're having to drive and that sort of thing on top of your day. So you've got like an hour of exercise, and then half an hour on either side getting, you know, organized, driving there, driving back, you know, getting changed, showering, all of that stuff. And it's quite a lot, you know, so it's like 2 hours out of my day for exercise, which is hard to fit in, you know. It's really, really hard to fit in. Like, when I used to do the aqua jogging and stuff, it was before I started content creation, so I had a little bit more free time. I was actually studying at the time, so you know, I could do things. I mean, I had things to do while the kids were at school, but you know, it wasn't quite as intense as the time that I spent or the time that I spend on content creation. So, oh my gosh, I didn't realize what time it was. We might actually be able to do like a little bit more chest finding. If there's any chests around. I didn't realize it was like lunchtime already. My God, time flies. Here we go. Here's another chest. Cross your fingers and your toes and your eyes across your nose. I can teleport with the wellness skill now. Oh, I thought I needed level 10. I've only got level 7. Oh, okay. I was sure I needed level 10 for this, but I just got the wellness one. Look. Here we go. Look at me. It's really slow, but at least I've got an option now, instead of, like, you know, the space bending. I can do 2 different ways of teleporting all around. Pretty amazing. Okay, nothing there. But yeah, swimming is, yeah, I love the swimming. I love getting in the water. It's like such good exercise, but I just don't have 2 hours in my day to go there and do it every, you know, well, at least, you know, a few times a week. I wish I did, but I don't. That's just the reality of it. Very sad. Okay, come on then. Oh, yes. Right, she's really close, so I'm just going to let her jog over here and grab the next chest. Get over there, Katana. Hooray, cross your fingers. No, common ingredient. Okay, here we go. And we can now space bend. I love that we have options. That is so cool. We can do both the things. Hooray! And now she's feeling sick. So just as well we can do it through the wellness skill. And we got a book. Oh my God. Why can't they just have swords inside? Why do we need books and things? Why can't we just have swords? It's so hard to get that sword collection. All right. Okay, there's another chest all the way over here. So let's go and teleport using our wellness powers. We're meditating our way there. It's very exciting. Here we go. Teleport. Come on, Katana. It is really slow. But at least it's quicker than swimming there, I've got to say. Where did she go? Come on. Teleport. Katana, get your butt over here. Teleport before the chest disappears. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. Teleport. At this point, it would be faster for her to swim here. Is it too far? Is it maybe too far? God. Alright, she's not teleporting here, so I'm guessing we need to run all the way across. Oh my God, and she needs to pee, so this is going to be a nightmare. Can we stop at home on the way to go to the toilet? Hang on. We'll stop at home on the way and go to the toilet. While she's doing that, let's just check in on Kermit. So Kermit, let's get him up. And we'll go grab a serving. And what else does he need to do? Okay, so he needs to do movement and imagination. All right, so he should be all set up for that. And katana. Oh, good lord. We are not going to get that chest, are we? Well, it's still there. Maybe when she's closer, we can actually get into teleporting there after she's been to the bathroom. That would be great. We'll see whether or not she can teleport here now that she doesn't need to go to the toilet. And it's a little closer. I don't know if closeness has any bearing on whether or not they'll teleport, but she's just not teleporting. Ah, she's over the space bending sickness. Hang on. Space bend. Hey, stop having an emotional whatchamacallit. Stop it. Stop it. Ah, we missed it. Done. Stupid katana. Man, that was difficult. She's supposed to be teleporting and making life easier on me, but she was making it way more difficult. Okay, let's check in on Kermit. Kermit, oh, he didn't do what I asked him to either. Well, nobody ever does what we want them to. And it's Harvest Fest. Hooray. Okay, go off and eat, my little Kermit. And, oh god, I think that just went rotten. Oh, no, 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 don't eat. No, it's spoiled. No, no, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. It's lobster thermidor. It's off. It's rotten lobster thermidor. Oh, there's no food in the house. Good lord. Oh, cook a grand meal. Come on. Okay, Hooky, go cook a thing. Kermit is so hungry. That poor kid. Can he wait, though? Can he wait? Just go out there and slide. There we go. Go for a quick slide. There we go. That'll keep you busy while we get Dad cook something. And then we can max that skill out. And then we can throw a quick party. It's almost Robin's birthday. Unless we age up first. It's a race against time. Aging up or throwing a party. It's almost Lily's birthday. Come on. Almost there with the movement. Dinner's almost ready. You'll be happy. Look, dinner's ready. There we are. Called a grand meal. Everybody come and have your food. Ding, 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 ding. Little Kermie, go and have your dinner. There we go. You're hungry? And look at that. Movement level 5. Hooray! Little Kermie did it. Okay, he can get his food. Yes. Okay, and then we've got... just need to play with our dolls and we are done. We've almost reached level 5 in imagination as well. So, yes. And we've got another birthday notification and then we're going to throw a birthday party for him. Sweet kid deserves it. He's worked hard as a toddler to, max out all his skills. And he's done really, really well. He definitely deserves his party. He did it in time. So, well, I think at this stage he's done it and will have done it in time. So, hope so. If he does it. Quick. Come on, do it. Yes, we did it. Now you get a party, my friends. So, Daddy-O, Mr. Killian, is going to throw you a party and you are going to get to age up. Plan a social event. Here we go. Party time for all the toddlers. I'm going to age them all up because they've all got birthday notifications. So they're all aging up at once. Isn't that exciting? We're going to have 5 kids next time around. So, did I go for us the birthday party? I did. Birthday party. You know what? I've never had a toddler party. I've got to say, that's something I've never attempted. Blakely, Adelaide, Alexander Goth, Killian Jones. There we go. Brilliant. We'll have a caterer. And boom, toddler parties. But yeah, I've never done like a toddler play date. Maybe one of these times I could go through because I'm really bad at events. But I could do a challenge where I attempt to do every single event in the game. Like, I feel like that would be, quite frankly, dreadful for me. Like, honestly, I think I would be terrible at it. So, it would be highly entertaining. But yeah, genuinely would be so bad at it. So, I don't see that going well for me if I attempted it. But that would be fun. Is this a... Oh my god, yes. Okay, perfect. So let's add a birthday topper. I mean birthday candles. Then I don't have to bake a cake, which is great. Get your hands off that cake. No, I'm putting a birthday candle on it. Get your hands off it. Okay, I don't care who puts the candle on. So we are going to blow out our candles with Dad. There we go. And we can age ourselves up. Come on, little kid. Off we go. No! Blow out your candles. Urgh. I get so much candle rage with children. I really, really do. Well, Harvest Fest was awful, but that was always going to be the case because I was doing other things. Okay, where on earth is Kermit? I know you're really tired, mate. Can you just get over here? I'm just going to give you a little bit of energy. There we go. A little bit more energy so you can get over there and blow the candle out. Because if I have you passing out every time you try to blow out the candle, I'm going to lose the plot. Ah, I think Ghosty Thorn is here. Ghosty Thorn is here somewhere. I'm sure I saw Ghosty Thorn around. Okay, let's blow out the candles. Hooray! There we go. Happy birthday to you. The screen is frozen. Oh no. You are awesome after all. You won't do what I say. I have quite a lot of gnomes in the house. Yay! Kermit has aged up. So Kermit... Oh, actually, that's a great point. What is Kermit going to be? Cheerful, good, and a bro. Okay. So I'm going to give them the social butterfly aspiration and cheerful, good. There we go, cheerful. And look at that little boost because he got all of his toddler skills. He's got motor, social, mental, and creativity already boosted for when he for now that he's older. Okay, so we're going to age up all of the kids. Here we go. And then the kids are going to be so happy. They're going to be all off to school and doing their things. We'll have to think about a formative moment or two that might be quite good for Kermit too, if there's anything that's going to help us in terms of like, yeah, formative moment stuff. Okay. Oh, God. Come on, kids. Let's get over there and blow out the candles. I know you're exhausted. I'm doing my very best to get you all aged up and enjoying your party. I threw a party. At least do me the honor of blowing out your candles and doing what I tell you to. Oh, there we go. They're coming. It's all good. Hooray! So that's little Robin all aged up. Fantastic. Yes. We're going to have so many kids in this house. But at least kids will be easier. They can take care of themselves. So that's nice. So then I need more birthday candles on there before that cake gets eaten. Come on, put the cake on. Look, there's Thorn Bailey. He's all flirty at a kid's birthday party. Seems appropriate. Oh my God, Katana. Yeah, I know. Put some candles in the cake. Thank you very much. Whoa. Thorn Bailey. No! Where's the candles? No! My cake's gone off! Ah! Alright, I'm done with the cake. These kids are just going to age up. Sorry, kids. Marriage. Whoops. What am I doing? Here we go. I was pushing the wrong thing. That doesn't help. Toddler care. Can we age them up? Age them up. No. No. Oh, God. Is there no option to age them up? Oh, man. I'll just age them up in case. I'm not dealing with cakes and stuff. Done with the cakes. We're just going to do it manually. It's fine. Sorry, kids. But we got the gist of it, right? We don't need 5 blowing out of candles. So we've got little May is going to be a child now. And they are going to be... Practice makes perfect. So I'm going to give them mental skill. And then we have little Robin. So Robin is going to be a child. They are going to be squeamish. So I'm going to give them creativity skill. And then we have little Lily. Going to be a child. Hot-headed, just like Dad. So I'm going to give them motor skill. They can blow off them steam by doing some stuff. And little Pad. There we go. Perfectionist. So I'm going to go with mental skill for them. So this is little Pad. Okay, and then this is little Lily. Oh, she's a cutie pie. And then there's little Robin. They all look kind of different, don't they? And then there's little May. May and Robin kind of look quite a lot alike. And then we have Kermit. So Kermit looks different again, actually. He looks a lot like his dad, I think. So I'm going to give them all makeovers off camera, because it's got a lot of makeovers. So I'll give them some good makeovers off camera, and I'll try and get closer to finishing the sword collection as well while we're doing that too, before the next episode. But next time around, we're going to try and take over our dynasty. We are going to create some rivalries in our dynasty, hopefully finish the sword collection, and we will probably age Kermit up and try and get him sword fighting as well, because those are the last things we need to do. But for today, I'm going to zoom on out of here and get on and have some lunch and get some other bits and pieces done. But thank you so much for watching and for coming along and enjoying today's stream, or hopefully you enjoyed it. No guarantees, but I tried. Thank you for watching. I will catch you next time. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be doing some building, and we're going to try and finish our trailer park that we started last week. So hopefully you can join me. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.